There is there is still like for example, there's some part that has like it's just a bunch of spawners guarding nothing for no reason in like a massive section. That's where I'm like, ah, interesting choice. It's a tough choice. They do. It's just cursed looking. So basically, what you want to read the blue damage as in your main hand is 1 higher than it's supposed to be. So if it's +4, it's technically 1 + 4 if it's in blue. Yeah, it only looks correct if they chose to reformat it in the item generator manually. Because, like, basically, how it works is when you make a custom, like, weapon, if you, like, add a custom attribute like speed or knockback res in the main hand, it will delete all the base damage. And, so, like, for example, if I wanted a sword with plus 10% speed in your main hand, if I just did that, it would delete all the inherent damage and attack speed that it would normally have. So, like, if I put 10% speed on an iron sword, it would just remove all the damage from the sword and the attack speed. That way, so that's why you have to re-add all the vanilla stats. But when you re-add it, it doesn't look right anymore. That's why when you do that, you have to hide what you re-added, and then rewrite it as custom lore. It's a really shitty process. I should make a short on that. Why making custom items is horrible in Minecraft. Because the process I just explained is literally just that why it's inherently stupid. Like what you'd expect is just to be able to. It's not for adding custom attributes to erase existing shit. It should just add it on top. But it's I kind of half get why, but you should only change the attack damage and attack speed if you add or if you set the attack damage and attack speed. Just deleting it when any attribute shows up. Same thing with armor, but when you do it on armor, it doesn't. It looks fine because it's already in blue text. But since main hands are in green text, unless for damage and attack speed, I don't know why. It should technically be blue to be consistent across the board, but I don't really care. Well, I do care, but it's already been ingrained in my mind. That's so like it's like Sun Guard, like how the item formats here. This is how Sun Guardian 1 item format is. I don't think Swarm Bear's new. You just didn't know. How could you? It's one of those map making things that you don't know until someone tells you. There's a lot of that. When in doubt, let's go for whatever has protection. Pick whatever makes you die less. Basically, what I did, and it's kind of I think this was kind of the meta strat with the current state of Ignite. You just kind of use whatever until you can get a piece of armor that has inherent attributes, and then put mending, and then grindstone whatever it had on it, and then put mending and protection on it. That's how you make the best items in Ignite. So like if you have a health chest plate that has like Prod, and Blast Rot, you grindstone all that bullshit away, and then find other like leggings or something that have mending and protection on it, and then stick those on it. That is kind of just the meta when there's anvils and grindstones in a map. What can you do? You can make one if you have cobblestone. It's just you smelt the cobblestone into stone and make a stone slab. And it's just the stone slab, sticks and planks. You probably need more items to work with to make something actually OP. But it'll be good to have. I guess it's not an ore. Blast furnace. There's no cobblestone ore. It is very tricky. A quote unquote balanced experience when you have grindstones and anvils, because like even if you try to make stuff irreparable, when you grindstone something, it removes the irreparable off of it, which is quite abusable in both this map. Well, not even this map. There's no irreparable things in this map. In Sun Guardian, you can there are irreparable things that you can magically make repairable. He knew about it, but he figured just leave it in. It's honestly kind of necessary to use on the cracked mode, but I think on the other modes it's kind of you can live without it. It's that plus faster boss, like there's less downtime between like boss attacks. Scrolls have a longer cooldown because there's actually I don't know what it is on normal, but on hard there's like a I don't know 3-second cooldown. So you like when you have a bunch of healing scrolls, you can't just spam them, which is kind of fair. And some other stuff I don't remember. I'll have to read the book. Those are the only things I can remember. Yeah, I guess the bosses are tankier. Download a mod.
Good morning. Insane.
Did you finally escape?
Yeah, I'm back home.
Oh,
Aura,
finally.
your
Got me.
voice is not coming through on Twitch. I've been waiting.
No, I can't.
No, I can't. What are you saying? Nothing.
Matter, you can. It is coming through. I can hear it.
It's okay. They can just pretend like
All
I
right.
was just talking to myself for like 3 hours.
Whatever. No, they can't. I'm telling you, I was talking. I swear. Whatever. No one's paying fucking attention to me anyway. I was fucking talking.
I'm listening on Discord and I'm
Yeah.
watching with my eyes.
All right, it's fixed. You're good. I don't know what you did, but before I was just listening to the KVT monologue.
Well, it doesn't make any fucking sense. I was talking. I know I was talking.
The funny part is, based off of what KVT was saying, I pretty much inferred.
I don't. Okay. Why don't we make this very simple? Why don't we make this very simple? For some reason, the property switch was not necessary. Why do I constantly need to change my properties every time I change my mic? There's no point to that. Just recognize my point is.
Just turn on subtitles. Turn on closed caption. User mic. Brain project the subtitles into OBS.
Telepathic subtitles.
That'd be kind of fire.
Kinda.
That would be. Yeah, got home earlier today.
Cool.
Sleepy.
Well, if you're tired, you can go
Years.
to bed. I'm just gonna be playing this more of this map.
Nah, you stay here. You're not going to bed.
Yeah, he is. He's
Go to
tired.
bed while on the call. If you hear snoring, just boot me from the call.
I don't have that power, bro. God will just send you to the AFK lounge
Oh,
eventually.
Shadow Realm. Okay, good. Thank you, God.
I think I've definitely been this way. I haven't been to I haven't been to the left of this position. Okay.
I did start to appreciate the end game of this map a little more.
Did you guys finish it today, KVT? I saw you guys streamed it today.
No, I kind of wanted to, but everyone kept fucking dying, so I'd have to be like a fireman and save them from burning buildings and shit.
Gotcha. So are you guys close then? Like, one more stream?
If they had the same gear and ping and skill as me, we could have finished it all today. It's a lot to ask, to be fair. But we're like 2 objectives away, and like some of the like if everyone like does not get knocked off by the Giga Gas and then fucking gets destroyed.
Oh, we get charge gas. Wonderful.
They're Giga. They're large. They're like enlarged. They're like inflated gas. So it's like super far away. So you think it's like a normal gas that's kind of close, and then it's just a massive gas that's just far away.
All right.
It really screws with your depth perception. I'm not gonna lie.
Like what I'm hearing?
Maybe don't screw with
That's
it.
kind of one of my complaints. Like this map messes with scale so much that it's just like it's no longer like something that's special. It's just like a thing that happens, and it's just more annoying.
Changes the
Yeah.
boxes too, right?
Yeah.
Scale?
Sure.
I haven't tried it, so I'm like, I'm guessing I barely watch it play it every time someone streams Ignite. I have other things that
Right here. It is until you like anvil all your shit together. I'm not gonna lie.
something better on first. Like once the player has a foothold in the map instead of at the beginning.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely, probably.
Or that it's either that or you have to give them like tools at the beginning, which is also I was watching a little bit of the VOD of you guys playing Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that shouldn't exist.
Well, yeah. To be fair, I think he's referring to me and the guys.
Oh, yeah.
I miss it, yeah. And then all of a sudden it was like Aura's live, and I was like, oh, I'll go watch the live. And then I looked at this.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll hop on the call here in a couple minutes. And then a couple minutes turned into like 20 minutes, because right now, that's how life is. Got home at like 2 p.m.
What is the timing with the wind charge?
It seems like it seems when you jump.
We're
Yeah.
doing it at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I did.
We only jumped like 1 block. I saw Render jump like
Yeah.
4 blocks earlier.
Can't you chain it though? For like multiplayer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you jump. To get
Oh,
the super jump.
if you keep clicking it up.
Yeah, that one. I just saw you do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it sooner than you think. It's not like TF2 where you have like a delay. It's like you do it like yeah, like that. That's what I'm saying. Do it at the same time.
Yeah.
Not like a 5 ticket.
You need to make it kind of like a slime block where you bounce or no.
I think you can, but like it's
Timing. Yeah, timing would probably be awkward.
yeah.
I mean,
I see how it works.
it's viable.
That plus mace.
Mace doesn't do
think of
Mace doesn't do enough damage for me.
We're talking about one shot's full. Prop 4 netherite from 9 blocks if you got a full swing.
That it would have to be 20 or so. I thought it was one. I thought it was one per block traveled.
Or you watch the short.
I don't know. I don't.
Not yet. Soon.
That's concerning.
You need an environment where it makes sense to have them.
I could see someone make the next closed area, but why not bases? How'd you punch the TNT, Aura? Are you scared?
I don't want to punch the TNT.
I didn't light it up.
It could destroy stuff I could use. It could destroy stuff I need, guys.
Okay, I see what you mean with death perception with this gas fireball. Because the gas ball comes at you, it makes me feel like I'm playing baseball again, where the ball is right next to the pitcher's hand, and all of a sudden the ball is like right in your butthole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where is that pitcher throwing?
Well, true story, I got hit pretty often when I played baseball, actually. But I was also playing when I was like 10 somewhere, so pitchers are, you know, also like 10. So they haven't really controlled their stuff yet. And I used to crowd the plate my batting stance, so I got
Now they can close that for me.
it was not the
Fuckers.
bubble. Yeah, the scale messes with you because you think the gas ball before the gas ball hits you, but the gas ball basically spawns like 5 blocks away from you.
I mean, that doesn't really matter to me as long as I'm firing at the gas fireball.
Oh yeah, the lightning spawn and the creepers. I need 2.5 armor bars. Oh yeah, this is like the third area. I forgot. It's like a later
Yeah, that was timing so good.
Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, I mean, to be fair, leather would do next to hot dog shit anyway.
It's
Yeah,
better than
nothing.
nothing.
It's the protections on it.
Yeah, one on everything. Meh.
Like if I had like prot 7, I remember.
Oh, oh boy.
What was it, a late mid game area, and thinking it was fine. It was so good, dude.
The armor value doesn't mean nearly as much. Everyone thinks it does, but
Let's go.
Hot 4 is better.
Your air guns, poison and mining fatigue, but at least you got speed.
Yeah, it's not really worth it.
Exactly what he needs. He doesn't need health, he just needs. I like this room.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Man, goes. I don't know about flow, but like it has things that different, like it plays well from what I can see. It kind of forces you to, you know, make decisions instead of just you go into the room and you shoot on the room and you win.
I mean, I always should have. We always try to shoot in a room. That's the intent.
The intent's not often reality. Can't wait for the spiders that are 10 times the size of a normal spider.
Is that the Pearson, by the way?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
keep This is also an OP strat is like keep putting more power on the piercing bow. It's a very OP strat. Massive attack that is now grouped with damage as well.
AoE damage. We love to see it. Delicious.
It's so broken.
We'll be playing with that later.
I probably should be using my hotbar is full of other shit. I could probably replace it. I don't even know if we have any more in our box.
Who are you playing Ignite with? Ren, is it? Yeah. It was fun watching them play. Wolfgang Gaming and Render play. I'm sure they're fun to play with. Again, I haven't been watching streams.
Oh boy.
Bad timing.
It's really weird. Some of the areas are like steamrollable, and then some of them are just diabolical.
This one seems to be more on the diabolical.
It's bad.
Accumulate and is therefore paying the penalty.
I'm not paying the penalty. I didn't know where they were. I didn't know where the fucking spawner was. That's not entirely my fault. No, we'll leave this area. Come back.
Oh yeah, when you spleef your scaffolding towers, make sure you're shifting.
Okay.
That way you'll sink through the scaffolding.
I mean that won't. I mean it's a button press that doesn't matter if I'm going to die anyway.
You're like
It stops your fall damage.
Recollecting your scaffolding. So
And okay, hold on.
don't need to take that damage.
Okay.
Or maybe you do.
I checked because sometimes sometimes this nonsense doesn't play, but I just had to check it.
Like basically, if you have like a 200 block scaffolding, and you're at the top, you can just like hold shift from the top and look straight down, as long as you don't break the very last one.
Always break the very last one, Sag.
I always break the very last one before breaking that thing. That'll be one of my favorite pastimes.
There's nothing more dangerous in the CTM map than myself.
Oh, okay. No, so now we can have size 4. Now we gotta have size 4 slimes, huh? Does the damage increase once they're Yeah, it does.
I think that's yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fight.
The fat one. Oh boy. Then you magma cream yourself.
Don't do that.
That's what happens when you play in the Nether.
I guess.
Steel blade.
I can't wait for bosses with insanely huge slimes.
Yeah,
The
some
whole
more
boss
creative
arena.
boss options, and they can make them huge.
Yep.
Humongous boss.
Gimungus.
The enormous Ender Dragon.
Humongous shulker.
Okay. Sure.
All that redstone you can brew with.
I'm pretty sure brewing isn't in this map. I'll grab some.
That.
You have blaze rods yet?
I don't think so. I'll have to go back and check.
Oh, you have 3 player heads. Make a Steve with her.
I don't think that's how that works.
Jack Black with her.
I have been told once upon a time I do look like Jack Black.
Really?
Damn.
That's either high praise or incredible insult.
my first job, customers called me Nacho Libre. Got compared to Jack Black a good amount.
Do you think you're better at Minecraft, or do you think Jack Black's better at Minecraft?
Oh, there's no way.
I
No
don't think Jack Black plays Minecraft.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah,
Kids play Minecraft.
he's got to get into the role, you know.
He does. He really does.
He's in the era of his movie career where he's making movies for his kids and not himself. And he's probably still better.
Well, to be fair, was he ever in a position where he was making movies for kids and not himself? I mean, come on. I don't get the impression.
No, I'm talking about his kids.
No,
kids.
No, I know what you mean. I get what you're saying. I'm saying, was he ever in a position to like make movies where it wasn't like him clearly like either A, having fun, or B, like being dumb? Because a lot of the stuff he does is very dumb.
Yeah, but he actually has legitimate acting chops.
Does he? Because because I always get the impression he was just more of a rocker who got into the role.
I mean, so I look at him in Jumanji, but then again, Jumanji's him playing himself, pretending to be a girl.
Yeah.
So.
Even though I don't know I don't know what Jumanji is. You mean Jumanji?
Jumanji, yes, the movie, the one where they tried to remake the Robin Williams classic.
Oh.
With Dwayne the Rock Johnson smoldering every 5 minutes.
Well, he does do that. He does do that.
I love The Rock, bro. He's got like main character syndrome. It's so funny.
That's exactly who he is. He is the main character. Wait, you have a white and steel. Interesting.
Yeah, it lets me slow fall.
It's Flint and fat.
And it should be green for the slime balls.
God, people. I expect better from you.
You cannot expect better from me and KVT.
Yeah, I can.
Each of us individually. Me and KVT like separated, sure. Together, no, apparently there's a diabolical wordage.
I usually bring out the worst in some people. I gotta
Does this work?
Like,
oh, it does.
Like suddenly, like British man is like, I don't know, and Render, I don't know.
I mean, Render trolls everybody. We all knew this.
He like, even when I'm like mapping with him, he's just like, I don't know, something's inside of him.
Yeah, I don't know if you bring out the worst in people. I think you bring out the people in people, the humanity.
No.
The versions of themselves.
No, not the humanity.
Not the humanity. We've talked about
themselves. They didn't want to share.
We're talking about don't bring out
cry out of them.
Don't bring out the humanity.
You get them to live their best life.
All right, now this is an actual situation where I'd be okay shooting this.
Yeah. TNT from afar. Was it primed or no? You just have flambow.
No, I had a flambow. Also, I shot the wrong goddamn arrow.
It could be primed. You didn't know that.
Sure.
I don't know. I still don't know why this item, this Flint and White, has vanishing, because the chest it's in has like 50 of them.
It's
so
true.
It's supposed to be some rare item.
Yeah, I am totally with you in that.
Like, I'd get it if there was like one of them, but there's like 50 of them. All you're doing is making me go back to that chest if I didn't take 50 of them back home.
Right.
I feel like vanishing is better off just used on like one-off items or like objectives.
Yeah.
I feel like people just try to use it. I feel like they overuse it instead of just being like, does it make sense for this item to actually have Curse of Vanishing?
Like, people often, they don't make what do you call it, the benefits of a vanishing item worth having vanishing on. Like, for example,
I agree.
If it's like, or like when there's like a penalty on like an item, usually the benefits don't outweigh the downsides. I know.
Like finding on an item, unless it's like the godliest item of all time. For me, it just makes the item useless. Like, I never want to fully commit to putting it on my thing, because it's like as soon as I find something else, you just made the item before it worthless. And then vanishing is like the opposite problem, kind of like what you just said. It's like most of the time it's just not even worth having, or it's just an item for the sake of being on the item instead of having an actual purpose. Like, yeah, okay. If it's a rare item and it's meant to be like a one-off, okay, it makes sense. If it's meant to be like preventing objective cheese, it makes sense. But if you're just putting it on a bunch of items and giving 100 of them to the player, it's like, I don't get it. Actually, it was like a one-off item, and then they just forgot to take the vanishing off.
Yes.
See, here's Blaze. If they drop the rod, and you have Netherworld. Trying to figure out what time it is real quick.
He's fucking dead. No more time. No time for time.
Is that what the hell was that? A beacon, like a beacon riding a mob or something?
Some item display, some really weirdly like obfuscated, translated like beacon item display.
Yeah, it looks like on this weird angle, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what? The other thing is, it doesn't help because I was looking away for a minute, and then came back, and the beacon's like 45-degree angle. Like, okay. Yeah. Maybe it's just my bad timing. Apparently not. So does the map not give you light, or is Aura just preferring flint and steel?
It's an infinite. It's an infinite. Flint and steel. So as long as I'm fighting.
Maybe I'm just.
Oh, I get it.
I mean, my torches, please. Most of the time, I don't even like the light blocks that everyone else seems to like.
The Celestial Torch was good.
What the heck are you doing when you get a stack of light blocks in a chest?
No, most of the time I'd rather the torches because I can over them. Most thing like glowstone and stuff.
Oh, I was talking about like straight up raw white. The photons.
Yeah, I like the flint and steel. It's like I'm just making hazards that I'm gonna run in myself, but maybe that's just me being bad. Oh, hello.
I only use it when I'm out of I'm literally like down in the dumps.
Yeah, like I like it in water areas because you don't really have a choice otherwise, and I like it when I really value my hotbar space and combine the blocks and the torches together. But other than that, I'm good without. Then I know Aura's jerk. Aura loves night vision, and I see a night vision potion in a chest, and unless I can turn it into an invisibility potion, I'm like.
But invisibility is dumb. Mostly useless.
It's OP though. You lower the detection of the mob around you, or you just take your armor off and just sneak through everything.
Yeah, yes, and then die because you get hit. You know.
I mean, you'll only get detected if you're like literally like having intercourse with the mob.
I was
Scared
waiting.
the shit out of me.
I was waiting to see how KVT was gonna describe that, and he described it as perfectly as I imagined. Hello, Vicky.
Hello. How you doing?
She joined right at the perfect time for KVT to lay a KVTism.
My head down. You should try to kill the guardian. That's like on it. Try not to kill the. Don't
Why?
hit the guardian.
Why? Why the hell would I?
Test your little aim trainer. Try to hit the guardian on top.
But it's a useless idea. I could just kill the motherfucker. I could kill the motherfucker.
Yeah,
Also,
but
I'm pretty
you
sure
can flip.
I'm pretty sure it can't.
This way, you are more likely to die, which makes KVT happy.
Oh, okay.
It does bring me joy.
Fair enough.
I do.
When other
I do
people
respect
die.
the joy sales. I only don't like it when people die when I have to come help them get their shit back.
Yeah, of
Very
course.
annoying.
Yeah, I can usually just do that myself.
When it's an inconvenience to me, I hate it. Otherwise,
Like when Rendersar falls into like 5 feet into lava while getting giga gassed, and then and then the lava gets entombed with obsidian, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst.
when you get to sleep him at the very beginning of the map and he has nothing on him, it's the best.
So yeah, in the early game, people can die as much as they want in the early game. There's nothing to lose.
Well, wish that was true.
There's significantly less.
How do I do this? Oh,
That's you though.
Yeah, that is.
That's you. That's not me.
Like when KVT thought I was in prison for going to Disney. Escape.
Yeah, I'm the op.
Yeah,
Reverse
my
roles.
wife was in prison.
Free my boy Enigma. He did nothing wrong.
oh,
Lies. I definitely did something wrong.
you did not do anything wrong.
I try to as often as possible. Gotta bring a little chaos to life. Otherwise, it's just boring. Or I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
I was seeing if there's anything over here.
This would have been an amazing spot for a secret. You have to door yourself to the secret.
It would be, yeah. Oh, okay.
Free
Right
my
time
boy
to write a
Rob
note
Bolt.
to myself. Yeah, free him so he doesn't drown. Quick.
Oh, come on. I'm fine, people.
Free my boy. He did nothing wrong.
We need a Dorabolt for the water.
Adorable.
Adorable.
I'm not. I mean, I could use doors, or I could just be adorable, and then convince water to not drown me because I'm too cute.
He can roll. What is it? A D20. You can do like a whatever the check is for.
Yeah. I could do that.
For convincing the water.
Yeah.
Convincing it.
A diplomacy check.
I'm convinced them. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I didn't D&D ever. I've just watched like 10 streams of D&D in my entire life.
I don't speak that language.
Yeah,
To
KV2's
be
too not nerdy.
to be fair, I'm pretty sure at some point we're gonna make a CTM. We get a CTM campaign in D&D, and I would play it.
God.
Cool.
I'd play it.
KVT's out.
You shouldn't
Wait,
be.
wait,
I don't
wait.
even know
KVT's
how that
character
works.
sheet would be insane.
What's that
Every
mean?
base stat. It means your base stats would be insane.
But neither of you understand what that means.
I know what that means.
No, you
KVT
don't.
doesn't.
You haven't played
Not gonna
D&D.
vote. I've watched it. Hello.
Hello.
It is aviatic on a /killable physical realm.
You had enough shot. You had enough shot to actually set me on fire, asshole. All right, cool.
And
That's what they call me.
what are you doing right now?
Currently playing Ignite because Kay was like, I must be fed.
I'm watching Orbital play Ignite.
I'm talking to KVT and Orbolt and watching Orbolt play Ignite.
Hey VT, you should ignite your balls.
I'm not going to ignite my balls.
But you
You're not
could.
even on Aura's hotbar.
You could, yeah.
Wind charges.
And if Aura was not going to serve me food, I was gonna edit my session of Ignite from today.
That's so true.
Okay, so this is what we do to prevent KVT from releasing episodes.
I like
CTM
straight up
content.
infinite entertainment when I'm playing with British Man Render, because British Man just keeps killing himself by falling in holes, and Render just keeps trying to kill me with creepers.
Yeah.
So just like an infinite entertainment glitch.
I mean, he always tries to kill you with. Alright.
It's him being a map maker at heart, right? He just wants to murder you no matter what, even when
He
he's
just wants
playing.
to murder the player. This is why I overgear myself, because I have to accommodate for Render XR. It's basically, when you're playing with Render XR, every map is an Untold Stories map.
I actually thought he was supposed to be like very good at playing.
He's not bad.
He's pretty good. From when I was watching him play Ragecraft, he's good. He knows what he's doing.
Like, he probably has like the correct zone, but the fingers are what they used to
Mechanics, yeah. Old man. It's past the age of 21. It's already been
do. But,
declining.
like, he's a map maker as well. He knows all the tricks that people control. Which is like the one simulation out of 1,000 that he hasn't experienced yet. That's what
Simulation.
kills him. That's what kills, because like that 1 out of 1,000 happens like every single time. Because there's a lot of possibilities.
Oh, they are bigger. Okay.
What? Okay, we need tiny gas, and then we need like omega gas that are even like bigger than these ones.
There are, and they will and do that.
I do.
I cannot wait to see this.
They're pretty diabolical. I don't know if you'll get there because you're. And at that point, it'll take a very long sessions to get to that area.
Very long ago.
Humongous. Yes.
Gigantosaurus. Dynamic.
I'm gonna check that name on the Humongous. No way it's taken out.
Oh.
Can't wait for that to be your in-game Minecraft name.
Oh, it's
KV2.
available. Alright, say goodbye to KV2. I'm putting on Humongous.
Yeah, the legacy of KVT is over. All hail the new king.
Glungus.
A Huglungus. But it's Hugh. Or Hugh Janus.
Oh god,
all-
we're going
all
there.
I'm gonna- All I'm saying is you explaining it doesn't make it only makes it confusing.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I just need to clarify.
Clarify what? You're only clarifying shit.
Really, yeah.
I'm with you, KV2. No one else is. I am. You got a meme on the people.
Yeah, seeing all these different currencies and maps is giving me an idea for Magic 8, which I will impose on everyone, whether they
Go,
want to or not.
what
is
Gambling.
Gambling?
Kind of how like in Mapbreak 7, there were 2 currencies, right? One that came from like everything, like the lapis, and the mod currency.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do something kind of similar, where there's 2 currencies. I want to make the one that the non-renewable one, the lapis, be able to buy the more lucrative items, like steak, for example, and the farmable
That's
ones,
lucrative.
like mob drops, be able to get the shittier ones like bread, because it's renewable. I'd rather have the non-renewable. Obvious, like in hindsight, this is what I probably should have done. I should have just made the lapis be able to buy steak, and then the mob drops be able to buy the bread. But I made it require both because I didn't think of it at the time.
You're dumb. You're a fucking idiot.
So you see a little bit of both.
Stupid.
Fuck you.
I can't believe you would do this. Yeah.
But it's
I had
okay.
such- I had
Everything is
such
so
faith in you.
cheap. You're like practically Mr. Beast in Map Book 7. Everything is so cheap. You have infinite money in Map Book 7.
You're selling lunch leads to children.
Do they all contain lead?
Yes. You can buy a lunch lead box.
Yeah, I've been trying to
fine,
ignore that
you're
drama. Unfortunately, it has been showing up on my Twitter feed whether I wanted to or not.
Wait, what's going on?
So,
Mr. Beast is putting lead in the water.
Why?
he partnered with two people, including one of which is known for like scandals, as a competitor to Lunchables, and now there's a lot of pushback on it, and there's a whole drama involved into it, and I can't be bothered to explain all of it. This is like the TLDR of the TLDR. So.
That's fine. Yeah.
I also do not care. I just find it funny.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because I wanted to laugh too. Or wants to laugh sometimes. What?
The wife is beside me looking at TikTok memes, and it includes Channing Tatum, the most recent Channing Tatum meme. I don't want to spoil it in case people haven't seen the movie it's from.
I've only seen
If you
Magic
haven't
Mike.
seen it by now.
I've only seen memes of Magic Mike, so that's the only one I know from Channing Tatum.
Well, I will not spoil a very good movie for you then.
I mean, is he
Let's just say the meme started
is he also a good actor, or is he like deciding to like rely on his physicality again?
Not gonna lie, I hated everyone from like the Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, Seth Rogen, James Franco group as far as actors are concerned. However, every time I watch Channing Tatum in a movie, he just proves me wrong every time. So I think he actually has chops. The other ones, I think Seth Rogen is very like, you either find him funny or you don't. As much as I'd like to support him, because you know, I just don't find him funny at all. It's not my thing.
We are very slow. I'm concerned at how hard these guys hit.
Well, you find out for science, right?
Nope.
You do 14 hearts.
Nope.
He doesn't have the chops. Does he have the gloves?
He might.
Does
No, KVT has the gloves. KVT has the gloves.
Ugh. The mobs in this map are very bad at telegraphing how dangerous it is. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
So,
boring.
so those ones hurt. Okay. Ooh.
It's more sort of a sense like one axe enemy will do like 2 damage, and the next one will do like 20.
Alright,
And the random like
well,
random red leather tunic zombie will just deal 8 hearts of damage for some reason.
well, that's 0.5 attack damage.
That's more than 0.0 attack damage, is all I'm saying. You feel me?
Sir, we're speaking is true.
I mean, might as well put it on. Your boots are about to break.
I can feel the KVT passive aggressiveness through the disappointment. Guys, just make it 1.0 or don't put it on there at all. Thank you. Signed KVT.
I mean, it's better than having percentage based attack damage.
That is true.
Like I would have been more mad if that's a plus 10% attack damage.
Oh, I love.
Yeah, but you see, if I have an axe, that will actually do something.
I love when it does
It'll
plus
almost
percent
do
knockback
something.
resistance.
Like you have an axe, that's a plus 0.9 damage.
Yeah, but that still
Yeah,
counts
kind
for
of.
something, considering that with fucking Alicio, when he gives me a point number, it actually does something.
Yeah, but I didn't think you were interested in this team.
Well, in Ragecraft, it's on runes, which is essentially where, since it's on armor, you have to think that there's 4 of them. Or you can get up to 4 of them. That's kind of my my excuse for it, because like for example, there's like an armor rune that gives you 0.5 attack damage, but since you can put it on every piece, that's kind of two.
Okay.
Two attack
Plus,
damage.
plus you can choose to use it or not to use it. It's not just inherently on the gear.
It's more the uniques that have to be juicy.
Yeah, exactly. But what KVT said, like you can also be like, okay, I want you can if you're gonna do 0.5 times 2 and then something else for the other two, at least you get one. Whereas this armor, it's like you get 0.5 and now you're relying on finding another piece of armor that also has 0.5.
Yeah, these weird early game attribute sets are interesting to me. I think you have to start throwing attributes a little later, because at this point the player is still trying to not get glopped on. Look at this helmet. Tell me what's wrong with this helmet.
The fact that I can use an axe and still get a point of damage.
Almost there.
Curse of binding,
Tell me what's
Sag.
wrong with this helmet.
Curse of
It's not that big a deal in this specific case, but there is something wrong with that helmet.
Is it the binding? Is the only thing I could think of.
Five kisses on the lips to anyone who gets it right.
Percent attack damage.
Percent attack
That's
damage,
right,
yeah.
Adriatic. It's missing armor value. You're getting 5 kisses on the mouth.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, I can see it.
It's not that big a deal for that specific helmet, but like if you have like the full set is basically missing all of
No armor.
its armor.
No armor, and it doesn't compensate by giving you max health or any other defensive stat, really.
Well, we can just put it onto a fucking helmet and then deal with it. I mean, we can just give it armor. It's not a big deal.
I just see Curse of Binding, and I just ignore the rest of the item because it's useless.
When you put it on another helmet, you suddenly delete the attack damage because it's not coming from an enchantment.
Yeah, it's just garbage.
That's okay. Who cares? I'm about a bus.
KVT cares. Vote KVT for president. 2028.
Ow. I ain't got protection. Throw it out.
No connection.
No condom.
I was waiting for him to say something like.
It's very easy to recognize the meta in this map, at least in my perspective. No protection. I'm out.
The meta in almost every map, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. That's why everyone wants us to not use protection, which is dumb.
It'd be kind of fair if they like made more use out of the things that the other protections are useful for, like more fire-oriented areas without a water bucket or power 10 skeleton.
Oh, son of a bitch!
What do you think, KVT, if someone did like protection that's specific to mobs, or do you think everyone would just choose like blast protection for creepers and then never use like, because I know projectile and blast are like kind of like that.
I mean,
like,
if I'm
you could do
guessing
it
for the
against something
majority of,
else.
if I'm thinking in the mind of most players, I would just pick the thing that has the most text. But if I was playing like me, I would just pick whatever kills me the most, aka creepers and falls. So feather falling and blast protection.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a warden in here, and I'm gonna get pissed.
Pissed.
I love watching people freak out to the wardens.
Nah, so that's when you lock in. At least when you freak out, at least make it funny.
Yeah.
What's the point of dying if it's difficult?
When I've died a lot in CTM maps, and I cannot tell you. There's very few of my deaths were comical. Maybe it was just Helicio being sad. One of them was funny. That one was funny.
Yep.
When I got blown up, that's a lot of the deaths in
When I was
Ragecraft
actually
Wonka.
witnessing it.
Oh, every death that she watched was funny to her.
I got blown up in Ragecraft a couple times. I got killed by Nether Quartz ore in a mine, bro. That shit was crazy.
Damn, Helicio using freaking stand-in blocks and not letting you know exactly how in danger you are.
I knew it was possible, but I was like, there's just no way.
He's not
I
gonna
think-
do it.
I think it was
No,
within the
and then-
realm of Ragecraft.
Oh, it was. Spoiler alert.
It was.
Yeah, there's gonna be good food for Ragecraft soon.
What?
Aura's in the Abyss, and
Oh.
so is TJ the Obscure. Assault will be
Is
good.
TJ Obscure's like gameplay even like entertaining? Because you just run in, run out, bow spam, and then don't forget the 2-block pillar.
Yeah, so
I remember like because there was an area in Ragecraft.
Oh, are they doing?
Me and my friend
are they
2 to 3 hours, and I think it took 8 minutes.
so I used to enjoy his playstyle because it was fast, but he still like engaged with the map. In RC4, he's doing everything he can to not engage with anything.
Let's go.
Like he
Oh, yeah, this
even
area is
blocked
dangerous,
him.
by the way, horrible. This one's, if you couldn't tell, everything has like auto step here,
Yeah, I saw that.
and they just hit auto in general.
Yep.
So just
What dungeon is he in?
I think it was 4 or 5.
Because he's 50 episodes in.
Oh, in Ragecraft.
Oh, TJ,
yeah.
he's in red.
Oh.
He still has to do almost all of red. He's done like 1 or 2 tenths of red.
Dying rat.
I still can't believe I lost my purple and green footage because I didn't even have it in the first place. I wasn't recording.
Time to replay it. Oh wait, he already is.
I actually kind of stopped because
No.
I started editing. I was like, this shit is gonna take way too much time, and I'm not. That's just not worth. I might stream. I might re-stream it, but because like I don't want to edit it. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna. No one's gonna watch like 50 hours of just raw. I'm not except for, unless their name is John Nigma Balls, but.
Or a bolt.
I remember like.
Cause I know if I.
Ragecraft 4 with my friends, but like we stopped because we just found the map too boring.
Interesting.
Like, we just couldn't be asked continuing playing.
I mean,
Each their own.
if that's your experience, that's your experience, right?
Oh,
Oh,
cheap.
first time chatter. Cheap viewers. Wow. Cheap viewers on band.com/buy.
Yep.
There you go.
No, but dude, he's so nice. He's offering free view.
They're so cheap though.
They're not.
Yeah, we can bot Aura to partner.
Yes.
Yeah, Aura can make money off of me and KVT watching him.
I will not make public videos on my channel where there's just 2 hours of raw footage. I already know that will.
Okay, so it was a
completely ruin
it was a double fall trap, exactly like I expected. Now they're doing it. Okay.
I mean, okay.
You're
So,
not a
so
slop
two
enjoyer?
things to come back to real quick. So I used to find TJ really entertaining because he played maps, like kind of played maps. Now he just runs in,
Kind of played
blocks
that.
himself. Now he just runs in, blocks himself off, grabs the item, runs away, comes back after the spawners are all unprimed. Man, this map is so easy. It's like, yeah, I agree. If I did that to every area I've ever played, I would be like bored to tears.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, we need a
So-
TJ exclusive map. We need to have 1,000 required player range on every single spawner. That way you can't get out of spawner range because you're always in spawner range.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's
And then make them all Beck spawners so you can't,
Ha ha ha.
box a pillar.
That would be funny.
I mean, it's more of a matter of fact that like I think he's just played so many maps that like you just sort of like get optimal at them, and like optimal is not necessarily the most fun.
Or fun, yeah.
That isn't even like the most. Like, it's technically the safest, I guess, but even then, if you want to be safe, you just tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
True.
like if you're trying to be safest, it's either what he does or what like Zisto used to do.
Cause
where
it's
you
just
literally
he's doing
tunnel
this
rat.
weird middle of the road thing where he's like pretending like he's engaging with it, but he's just
Yeah.
I can accomplish the same thing and be even safer by just tunneling and bridging everything.
What the fuck?
And what he's doing isn't necessarily like impressive at all to me, or like it looks like he's like having fun at all.
Yeah, he
It just looks like-
definitely uses his bow a lot. He definitely just like stacks up and makes it so mobs can't get to him. And to me, it's just like it kind of exposed me to the fact that I just don't enjoy watching what he does anymore, because I'd rather watch someone engage with the actual map. And if
You
you're
mean
gonna play a map with all the custom.
You mean like I do?
Yeah, like basically like when I was watching Dino when he was playing the map Buildless, I was just like, I mean, at least you're engaging with some of the map, like you're using some of the custom items. Only custom item, like TJ's been using the healing crystals since he got it. He hasn't
Right.
used a different bow rune basically the entire map.
Hmm.
He was using the Thunder Fist until
I can't see anything, bro.
green.
I wish like I could like turn up Aura's game. I can only turn up my game because like in game I have this because my monitor is
Yeah.
so like dim.
My
so I think
brightness,
it's a
my
gamma mod.
my brightness is bright.
I think.
Nah,
I think.
I need you to put on a mod that lets you go to like
No,
250.
and that would be cheating.
AVT needs a new monitor, is what we learned today.
And that would that would be cheating, K.
What's new,
Too
bro?
many,
I
too many
love cheating.
huge stains.
Sadly, I cannot get away with cheating as easily.
I love cheating. It's just gotta be one of my favorite.
I mean,
pastimes.
I'm just what I just do is sequence break. That's very different than cheating.
I was just about to say you're not from shoulder. What were you saying, Aviatic?
No, don't worry about it. I just said some devious shit.
At least he admits it. No, I'm just kidding.
Look,
I
trust
say
me.
dumb shit all the time.
Trust me, I still have to go do water. I still have to go do Warranty Quest 3.
Yeah,
I
I like to watch something impressive or something funny. I don't,
So
really
don't
not care
watch
for
my
anything else in
series.
between.
Don't
wish
watch me
someone
play
would've-
RC4 then.
Wait, is it funny, though?
No.
Oh man.
It's definitely not impressive. I can guarantee that.
I like Aviatics because his videos are impressively funny. Like man, he made Super Hostile entertaining somehow.
I'm waiting on getting a new mic to finish recording because like my like, current mic is shit enough. Like I cannot fix it. It's like it was taking me so much that like I gave up on editing.
You see the auto step aura? You see how fucked that is? Like it's actually crazy.
yeah, I don't know.
Like, something like
I'm not
a
sure the
distance
problem.
that should have taken it like 5 seconds was traveled in half a second.
Oh.
'Cause it just treats all.
Oh,
blocks like
they're not.
squares.
Oh, they're not jumping. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, they have stuff. It's basically like they just walk up multiple.
Yeah, they're like a horse. They're like they
Blocks
treat
at a
every
time.
block like it's a stair.
Horse.
Yeah, horses have auto step
Peter.
on one blocks.
Eater of a horse's ear.
Damn, I'm so hungry. I could eat a.
Go on.
UT is a blue factory. That's what I just heard.
That's what I heard.
Go on. Yeah, I see that gif. It's like, damn, I'm so hungry. I could eat a. And it's the horse staring at you.
I feel for Aviatic. I have the opposite problem with this mic. It's like too good. I have to record with like no TV on in the background, otherwise I hear what I'm watching or what the wife has in the background. You can hear everything that happens in my house other than the chinchilla over there.
No, all of the gold.
Those aren't gold. That's beans.
That's raw gold, isn't it?
It may look like raw gold, but those are Bush's
raw.
baked beans.
Beans. Barbecue ones are just delicious.
Okay, that again.
Jack and the Beanstalk. He's making me hungry. It's 9:30 at night.
yeah, considering that people in time zones that are not my own, it's actually pretty hard to forget. I don't know how.
All I
Yeah.
just know is that you guys in the early morning or the wee hours of midnight, the crack ass of dawn.
What time is it for you right now?
It is the midnight, 12:30.
Are you Aussie or New Zealand time zone?
Must be,
Why you sound so like?
Yeah, I'm depressed about it too.
Wait. Wait, why are there bean blocks?
That's what that's what I said, bro. I
He
said
didn't.
they're
He
beans.
didn't lie to you.
I said they're Bush's baked beans.
What the hell is this
It's
song?
so sad. I just want to say, every community that I'm a part of, it's like most of their members are in a non-Australian.
Yeah. So when you're throughout the days, everyone just like gone.
Now there's
So
a,
yeah, I was like, oh, I'm so excited to do something. Look online.
You people
I mean, to be
online.
fair, like I'm like in the CTMC, like from like 3 to like 9 or like 8 a.m. for me is when all the British people start conversing, and then they all disappear after I wake up.
I mean, I think that's less of a result of time zone, more a result of.
what the hell is this
Fuck
music? You
you.
just finally added custom music to this one area?
I don't even know why it's there. Like it's literally just there to be there. It doesn't even do
It'd be
anything.
creepy as fuck. Okay.
Yeah,
I go,
it's just random music boxes that are there for no reason. I don't know why.
yeah.
It literally doesn't do anything. It's not even like a Five Nights at Freddy's. It doesn't even blow up. When I first saw the jukeboxes, I thought they were gonna blow up, but they literally just don't.
That
do
would
anything.
be funny actually.
That's why when I started hearing the music and I saw the jukebox, I was like, everyone run! It's gonna blow up, and then it didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I tried
actually,
to read the room, and it was not red. It was black.
It was about to blow.
What a bust.
I love the colorful
I-
description.
Every time I decide to make a map,
Yes, more poison.
I'm always like so annoyed by like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a map. I'm not gonna put that much effort into it. It's just gonna be a simple shit post. And now I've spent like a fucking several days on this multi-layered city intersection.
my question is how many ecstasies of gold are in it?
I mean, I haven't done any.
Did you see that skeleton? That like it's actually like auto step. You fucking this whole area has it. It's so annoying to play against.
So yeah,
It's
okay.
not even a real threat.
You get my map 12, except there are gonna be 0 data points.
Oh my! Can you at least do 1.16 at the least?
I don't want to do.
Wow. Like 1.16 is actually like bearable if you have mods.
all the people that are like might like the person I'm going to be working with on like not mod packs.
What a super hostile are we?
Yes, no.
Wait, those things can just grow?
The stuff I like the cool mechanics. It only knows.
Oh my god, bro. Only
So
knows
those
what
can
to
just
grow.
disappear now, huh? Fuck.
The mod.
I don't think the guys.
You can just check if it can spawn. Just hit F3 on it, and if it says the thing in the right.
I don't know what it's looking for there.
You can look at the stroke, like the sensor.
I don't know time. Okay. It says active, so that's because it could spawn the motherfucker.
No, that's not the. That's the redstone component of it. That's the thing that picks up the sound. The one with the little white.
Don't
tips.
care. Can these things? If I let these things spawn, wardens will spawn.
White tips. That's what I like to hear.
I'm saying you can check to see if they will,
No, they.
but
I looked. There wasn't anything there, dude.
that's not the right block. You already broke.
I
broke
looked at the
block
right
that's
block.
fine.
I'm looking at the right block right now.
Alright, if you say so.
You weren't listening to me. I was looking at the block.
That's not a shrieker. That's a sensor.
Looking at the ears, not the brain. He wants you to look at the brain, but you already broke the brain.
No one's listening. I've seen these things spawn. I've seen these things spawn wardens. I have not seen the other things
That's
spawn
because
wardens.
okay, let me explain to you how it works. The things that are on the ground, those pick up sound, and those can when they pick up sound, they transmit sound to the Skulk Shrieker, which you already broke.
Brain. Yes.
Those things on their own are pointless, but when they're near like redstone or shriekers, they can set off traps. They can set off other shit.
Okay.
But they're not attached to anything because they're just dropping from mobs.
Okay.
We already broke the singular shrieker that was there.
Okay. Fine. I already have one of you.
-6 max health.
Also,
People really, people making
I-
that
I-
really
I-
think that people are gonna equip that.
I would if I had the ability to like have like some reasonable equipment.
It's just like
Or, like-
damage isn't even like okay. Damage is good if you crit because it it scales. For every 2 damage you'll deal one in another one by critting.
oh yeah, by the way, KVT.
Crazy, I know. Yes, I.
Why
Oh,
are you so,
okay.
Why are you so fast? Like, what's the
Oh.
difference between 1.12 and 1.16? They're basically the same, except one
Fair
one's
enough.
a lot better than the other one.
This is just better.
Yeah, like 1.12 is better.
Because 1.16 has all the fabric mods.
Forgetting
but, like,
he wants to cheat.
you also forget that 1.12 just runs a lot better. So it doesn't
Honestly,
need-
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. At least,
I also
at least when I have my Armada of fabric mods, I think my Armada of fabric mods in 1.16 runs better than vanilla 1.12.
but hey, base 1.12 is way better than base 1.
That's probably true, but why would I use base game? Exactly.
You're finally understanding.
No more.
Boys playing around the rosy with these mobs and course fruit. Love to see it.
The course route in this area doesn't give you the damn whatchamacallit. It's used for teleportation.
Nice though. Teleportation.
What aspect of the game of data packs are you guys using? Because
No, we're
The
not using
changes-
any done.
why are you even?
Functions.
Shit.
Yeah, that
Vic.
is. Those are
Yeah,
basically
like,
the
basically
same
done
thing.
packs. But yeah. It's more so about like I don't think he's ever used like data packs before.
Then
Um,
functions are data packs.
Like
They're,
not,
in
not-
1.12,
none of
they're
the-
literally just in a different folder.
it's more so like none of like the actual like modern like syntax. Because like you're not gonna do anything complex.
Yeah, but if you're not gonna do anything complex, you don't even like. It doesn't even the like. The
Well, I mean, the
difference
main
is,
thing
like,
is, the main thing
minuscule.
is just an MC editor. MC editor. It's just it's what I'm pretty used to MC editor.
Drake, when you're done building, I feel like you should update it in 1.16 at the bare minimum.
Damn it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I tried playing Charles of the Sorcerer and I instantly dropped it because I was like, I had no idea what was happening. I just got mentally flashed.
Yeah, that's a Cardo test right there.
God fucking damn it! I'm fucking stupid.
That's
I cannot do Carter.
the final exam for the cartographer PhD. Yeah, it's something I gotta get used to. Like, because Trials of the Sorcerer
I
basically
totally
like it's basically just a reaction test with Cardo.
It's like I think DE is my limit. Anything beyond DE.
I mean, I mean, I don't know.
DE is like the-
I mean, Cardo is just like modern, like ways people are doing modern stuff. We just need to like sometimes try to do
To be
survival
fair, I think
maps with
Pear
it.
is making a like more like sensible version of Cardo for 1.21, where like the abilities are like easier to read, and
But
and
but
everything's
you don't
less
like reading.
laggy.
You don't like reading. Period. I just want to read. Reading's not a problem for
I'm
me.
not reading text. I'm reading like, you know, attacks.
It's I mean it's also more so that there's like so many.
I'm also kind of annoyed because people keep telling me I shouldn't read, and I'm like, no, reading is important. Bite me.
I mean, you can read, but like, I don't want to watch you read. I want to watch you play.
Okay.
And you should instantly read the information and then and then
Walk
keep
in.
playing.
We need chat to text for KVT.
You should
I mean,
brain
like,
protect-
I'm currently still making my world in 1.8 because I haven't been bothered to port it up yet.
Cause like, if all you need for this is the MC edit, you just MC edit it, and then I can like if your mechanics are easy enough, I could even fucking make the mechanics.
Oh god.
easy.
But
Ow.
what if I kept it in 1.8? Think about that.
And yeah, Warranty Quest 3, where no one plays it, man. I hate to say it.
I'm gonna play it.
That's about what I expect. It's-
I'm
Well, I
gonna.
mean,
I'm
technically,
going. I'm
you gotta
going.
up-
I'm.
like,
I'm
like
going.
It's more so
not only I like modern versions, but the majority of players are discouraged with older versions.
Aviatic. I'm gonna play it. Don't worry about it.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's more so like I'm not gonna like make something that I don't like play. And if I make a modern map, I'll probably not enjoy playing it.
I feel like you can make. You can curate it to feel like a 1.8 map.
Like,
No
I
one
think
does it.
I think the only map like modern map that I actually like really enjoyed is like
You can
I
just
think-
steal his assets. Steal his spam click. Steal his. Yeah, you can literally steal the Nova Arcana fast swords, Nova Arcana healing system. I feel like it usually like literally a shit like the fast sword data pack. It's literally just straight up.
You son of a.
I literally did it in Cycler.
Where are you? There you are.
All you can do is remove all the garbage.
I mean, the rest of the warranty quests will be in 1.8 because the Moon Unit like vehemently hates Quest 1.8.
Alright, I lost the sword. Alright, cool. Back to this.
I just feel like the build potential that you guys have is wasted.
I do also think that you like also limit yourself by not playing some of the old maps because a lot of the old maps are actually quite good. You can like the slot. There's more than slots.
I don't know, but I play everything, and you know, I'm apparently the weird one.
You can play fucking all of the maps, the curse maps. Oh god, Skyward Realm.
I feel like anything I might enjoy from old maps, I could easily recreate in the newer versions. Like the only thing so far that I've been enjoying from old versions is how OP strength is,
Yeah, it's true.
and how like nothing nothing moves. Everything is static. Everything is super slow. It's weird because like everything's super tanky in late game and the old maps because it's just like I don't know.
Okay.
Because it relies on you having strength.
It's more so that a lot of people like, and I was guilty of this too in Warranty Quest 2, is don't like underestimate how protection scales in old versions.
Right.
'Cause they always like miscalculate how protection scales. Like you have to like once you realize how like protection scales, you can balance the map a lot better because people think like, oh yeah, like 2 pieces of purple, that's a good endgame mob, and it's like extraordinary.
I don't think anyone does that anymore unless your name is Dino Creator. Really the king of talking mobs. Most people these days just remove all armor attribute and change the health.
Yeah, that is a way.
That way you'll know exactly how much you should be doing. Like yeah, I guess if you're the map maker, you
Ow!
just run the calculation yourself and see how much damage it might take from a certain attack. But like, oh, certain armors will protect the entire because of armor bleed. A harder attack will burn through armor more. But like if you just use health, it's consistent across the board.
Abyssal cheese. I'm not hungry for this cheese.
Also,
It's always
something
good.
that's pretty funny is also I've been playing a lot of mod packs. I found it hilarious how many of them like were for like 1.12 or earlier. Due to like because I think 1.13 ruined a lot of mod compatibility because they changed like way too much for people to bother to change.
Yeah, there was like no option for fabric roller. Because like that scene was just horrible for a while. You really need a chest plate. I think all your armor's broken. Anyway.
So, yeah, oh, whatever. There we go.
Actually, it's not. It's just your pants that aren't giving you armor.
Sure.
I don't know. I think I've just gotten too bored of too vanilla things. And unless it's like super well done vanilla, it's just not close to good enough to me.
I'm sort of the opposite. At any time like I play like non-vanilla things, it just becomes like it feels like too too much, like too little like fun stuff. Like it feels like too much like getting like learning stuff, and then too little of like actually like needing to use it.
But learning is important. God, why does no one understand this?
It's more so like I remember like when I learned like there's a lot of like like it's just so
It also depends because the map maker may like design their mechanic around or design their area around this whatever mechanic they may have added, or they might have made their mechanics so much better than what vanilla offers. Like for example, Sun Guardian 2 has like this custom two-handed weapon that when you right click it does like a sweep attack that basically counters the new hit ranges of 1.20.2. Stuff like that I find interesting. And it has like a shield,
Oh.
like a custom shield where when you right click it, it like blocks, but you
Yeah,
can
that was
still move.
that was a cool. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
But it's like not OP because it has a downtime and it has like a delay, and you can only hold it up for like 1 second, so you actually have to time it. It's stuff like that I think is interesting, especially when and I like Sun Guardian 2 a lot because the attacks are not like Cardo, because you can actually like read the attacks in Sun Guardian 2, which is not very common in most.
Damn you! Damn you! Fuck you! Fucking aggressives.
Oh, alright.
Fucking stupid! I'm fucking useless asshole. I'm an idiot.
I think
That area is hard. I had to trap all the Endermen in boats.
I can fucking kill them.
I think the reason I found Nova Arcana so fun was because it was basically like the only difference was the healing system. I think. Did Nova Arcana do anything different other than the healing system and the swords? I think it did it?
I didn't play Nova Arcana yet, so I don't know.
It's a good map.
When did he introduce wands to his maps?
That's possible. Possibly.
think
It should
that's
be just
done.
them.
I don't think
Should just be
Valve
those
did
things
have
then.
Yeah, in vanilla maps, I'm like significantly like more critical on how the dungeon is like plays and laid out because it's the only thing that's differentiating it to me. That's why I like it's shocking when you like, well, not shocking really, but like that's why I can appreciate render maps more because they're very simplistic, but they're lean more towards like the
Well
like the
designed.
yeah, because like it doesn't offer anything like super like out of the ordinary Final Paradox, Mega Sword of Ultimate Doomsday, but like what it does offer, it's very intense on what it offers.
Mm.
You can tell that there's
I
a lot
think-
of
I think,
I like the amount of also the amount of detail that Render puts. Like he does this thing that a lot of people like kind of should do. They kind of he kind of just like flies around and like laps around his entire map, just filling it with
What the fuck?
infinite shit in every crevice.
Oh yeah, no.
And like, cause like I hate like massive maps with so much.
Okay, fair enough. I lost that stuff. Fuck.
My
Nope,
friend
going
was
back.
playing Castlemania and he was doing a thing every time he came across something he was doing
Why
secret
would they
or
make those
mapping error.
persistent?
It's basically 50-50. It's a secret or mapping error.
Why would you make those persistent, you stupid
I think
bastards?
Castlemania is like it teeters on a very dangerous level of content density where if it was any more dense, it would be like both laggy
Much.
and too much. Yeah.
Why are these fucking Endermen persistent? That's fucking stupid.
I like persistent mobs, but I seem to be.
Yeah,
No,
because those guys are gonna be a problem for a while.
I can just kill them, okay?
All
Or you
right,
can boat them
I
and then
believe
kill
you.
them.
Because, yes, because I'm going to place down a thing and make CC miss, and then it kills me anyway.
I need more people like KVT in my life. You just say whatever you want. I believe you.
I believe you.
Just I'm with you.
I
no
swear to
matter
God,
what.
this will
You-
fucking kill me, and I'm not a bad player. I can just play the game.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a bad player. I love myself some boats.
Yes, but it's also like, you know, not fighting the mob when I should be fighting the mob. Because it's me negating the threat.
You can do both. A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
I've
I
mostly
mean, when you back up out of spawner range and then fight the mob, is that you're negating the spawner? Is that make you a bad player?
Well, the impression I've been given is I'm supposed to fight the mob and using eruption and or other means fight the mob while also getting a chance to break the spawner at the same time. I should be
I mean,
doing
all
both.
you have to do is just tilt the situation into your favor. But
Okay.
you can also just be like TJ and tilt the situation into so far into your favor where it's no longer
Okay.
even entertaining to watch.
Okay.
It's not like a black and white world.
All right.
Just because you do something that makes the game easier doesn't make it insta cheese.
Hey, KVT,
Unless you're
what's your-
main and do everything.
No, unless you're KVT and you // set block replace.
And until you whip out the massive 21 block radius fill air. I just needed more blocks, guys. You should have seen me today. After the end of today's session, they tried to obsidian box me, and I whipped out the ultimate air
Alright.
destroy, the ultimate /fill command. I love pulling that out of my ass because it's so funny to look at because of all the block breaking particles.
What's your opinion on graves?
Good. I like them.
It depends. Just like everything depends on the map. Is it built in the way that needs them? Like if it's like Divinity's End and like technically everything is a unique item, you should probably have graves. But if it's like 2M or Burnout Fantasy, it doesn't need graves. I'd honestly prefer in those maps that if I just inventory wiped when I died. That way I wouldn't even have to think about my inventory after I died.
Doesn't Burnout Fantasy do that?
Yeah, that's what. I played a Burnout mode on when I was playing with Sporkle and Clover. It was fire. I don't have a favorite set of settings. It usually just depends on what the map has. But in general, I can't even say in general because it also depends on the map. But like, if there's like 50 maps that I have to play back to back to back, like if I was doing a 24-hour Lethamyr session, I'd probably play it on easy and keep inventory just to have the least amount of resistance, just to Just to just to blitz through it.
I mean, after the first playthrough, I got like so used to like the exact because like certain dungeons are different at like much easier at certain times of the day. So basically, I got a route down so like in my head, so I'd go to like different dungeons during different times of the day, like while like maintaining an optimal travel route. I have that shit locked down. But yeah, no, I've never been a much of a Graves enjoyer, but like I can always see the argument for them. Like I think they're good for like I think the option for them is like good, but like I think there should always be an option like for there not to be one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I prefer no Graves single player, but I prefer Graves multiplayer, especially if I'm playing in multiplayer. Because me and my friends, when we're in a group of two, we're generally pretty competent. But once we become a group of three, we start like dying 100 times because we generally do dumb shit, which results in all of us dying.
I'll usually try to play for my life until the time comes.
The inevitable.
The inevitable comes. Sweet embrace of death. Like, I'll be extra careful if I have like a vanishing item or some shit. But like most of the time, if I die, I'm like, well, I guess this is a map where I die.
You know, I do try to try to beat maps better.
Oh, you just can't turn
I
up
think
the light on these? Okay.
the hardest map I've nearly beaten is probably Times of Vault, which I got to the Black Wall and then I just never finished it. Because I was like, wow, this Black Wall sucks.
Shit.
And also like I just ran out of armor and I couldn't be bothered like farming for them. I've never been a fan of like
Damn it.
farming for bosses. Like I can respect people who do.
I mean, I do it when I have to.
I like claiming to farm, and I just cheated in fire.
Isn't BSM
I
the one who,
AFK'd
like,
for
farming?
48 hours.
I,
BSM
Yeah.
I have
I
people
played
who
so
do
many
the
maps.
do
I
the
played
grinding
so
for
many
me.
shit maps. It's like kind of unbelievable, honestly. The ratio of good to even acceptable maps.
I think you know there's a few maps that I played that were like absolute dog shit. There's a Quickfire 23 map.
No.
Ugh.
Maverick 7 was like I literally targeted noobs to make it playable for them. But they actually
I did try.
they liked it a lot more than I thought they would.
I did try to play Maverick 6. Half of that is incredibly confusing.
Yeah, that's another one of those Cardo PhD maps where you'll get rolled if you just don't have everything learned already. That's why I try to make Maverick 7 kind of the opposite. Where
I feel like
nothing
Maverick
like while there's a lot of while there is a good chunk of Cardo, none of it will really kill you if it actually hits you.
yeah, I feel like Maverick 6 was designed for people who already knew like every Minecraft mechanic and data pack in existence.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about some custom shit is that if you don't already know it, like it's like really only enjoyable if you already like know how
Well,
all of it already
you
works.
guys do realize that I usually just try out stuff and it works usually.
I mean, most people aren't that unless you like explicitly force something. They'll never try it for the first time.
Why wouldn't they? It makes perfect sense for them to. Why wouldn't they try it?
I mean, a
Because
lot of people
don't like change, Aura.
It's fucking
There's
dumb.
also a lot of the fact that like most of the time, most builds are pretty viable. And like if your card build is working, there's no real like forceful incentive to change it, because like your current, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but the thing is, at that point, the player's just ruining the experience for themselves.
So I'm led to believe.
You also have to like. Also,
My
like,
take.
I can't stop saying, but it also depends. Because like, as a map maker, you could also just like make whatever custom shit you just added. You should also just make the base item itself also good without the mechanics. That way, the player will be like, oh, even if I don't know what the fuck this does, it's still a good sword, for example.
I could always just get all the
And
levels
then
to this
you'll just
level.
naturally see it what it does. Like, oh, this sword
Yeah, like
is like
it's like, because like
frost
if
aspect or something.
if there's like a sword, like you get a 7 damage sword, and like you later on get a sword that does 5 damage, but with a potentially fun and good mechanic, but like that is somewhat confusing to learn. A lot of people end up just using the 7 damage sword.
Or but if that thing does AOE, you better believe they'll learn it.
From what I've seen, most people can get a 6 damage sword with an easy to learn mechanic, and they're still going to use the 7 damage sword because they can't be bothered to experiment and try things that are different.
I think
Why am I?
that's
Then why are you not the only one that does that? Makes no fucking sense.
Not the only one. I'm saying from what I've seen, a lot of people don't want to use things that are different because they are different. It takes 5 seconds to learn.
I mean, it's
Well,
perfectly
then fucking
normal.
learn it.
This phenomenon is like about like generally like most people will do that, and you have to like, and it's the map maker's responsibility to take it into account, not the players.
Well, it's honestly the players should, maybe try something. It would make sense for them to try something.
But like,
I understand what you're saying. I just disagree with it.
they should try something, but it's also the map maker's responsibility to make that thing seem incentive to try.
Hmm.
I think it's based on the map.
Because that's how a lot of like that's how a lot. Because
I
that's how a
can't
lot
stop
of
saying it, bro. Like for example, Mapwreck
It's not
7,
wrong.
it advertises all its custom bullshit. So if you walk in to Mapwreck 7, a map advertising all of its bullshit.
Like that's how a lot of like game design work, which is why like you see like games like Elden Ring, why people tend to try a lot of shit. It's because like they see an enemy using a cool sword with a cool thing, and they see that thing and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to use that, and it drops it, and then they're incentivized to use it, which
Okay.
is a lot more
Then
incentivized.
then here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I think. Here's what I see as the problem. It seems like a lot of people are just not game literate. I am. A lot more people who are trying to play these maps may not be as game literate as other people are. And that's
Something similar, Aviatic, is what Pear is also doing. That's Cardo. In the new version of Cardo, most like things are enchantment based. So like, for example, there's like a passive enchantment armor that like summons a fucking, I don't know, passive meteor strike
again.
on stuff.
Not
That's something
again.
that both mobs and players can have.
Exactly.
I can use it.
Like that's what I think more map makers should do. Like instead of just randomly like putting it in a corner somewhere or something. It makes it much more incentivizing for like people like just like less game literate people to use it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying like people like shouldn't try something, but like it's a lot of it is on the map maker's like responsibility to make it feel incentive to use. Like you have to like sort of like gently push them into that direction.
Okay, because trust me, it does not take me very long to look at a new mechanic, read it, and be like, okay, let me try that shit. Whereas for other people, yeah.
Like you're honestly like I definitely respect that mindset. Like a lot of people aren't like you're honestly more of an anomaly than average, like in that sense.
Like Enigma.
People are just very closed-minded, and they're not willing to step outside the box, or they use the excuse of like, well, it's not really an excuse. It's like more of a mindset of like, I just want to go play the map. I don't want to have to sit there and think about, what am I putting on my armor? What am I doing with this? I just want to spend their time playing. And if that's your mindset, that's awesome. So I think you, as a map maker, you kind of need to bridge the gap in the sense of like rewarding and enticing to use. You need to minimize the amount of effort on the player end so that they can like have fun experimenting.
Yeah.
Um,
One thing
so I
that
think it's more of an accessibility issue.
One thing I think also one aspect of Saber is the tutorial, which is generally like the way that the mechanics are explained are generally pretty universally disliked, because it's just a bunch of text, like a wall of text on the person screen, like, each thing, which is sort of like how a lot of cartographers described. If you read through a lot of a lot of Ocado, especially like in a map like Map 6, Map 7, like that's a lot of reading, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that like it very much interrupts the flow of gameplay, because like
I will say, when people tell me about messing with flow of gameplay, it is my usual opinion that I have never run into that problem. It is not the fact that I don't think it exists. It's the fact that I've never been led to believe that me reading something leads to a lack of my interest in immersion. I don't get it. It's really odd to me.
That interruption, that varies so much across players, because
Okay.
for example, like one player like might spend like a whole like minute in their inventory after every chest, so like their flow of gameplay is getting
Their flow of gameplay
interrupted
is-
constantly, but they treat it as if it's just their gameplay.
it is part of their gameplay, but like I think the most like the general average is like generally willing to like read like one or two like major things, like and like just to make sure like they understand the map and stuff like that. But like if you make them like read like 50 card arrangements, I think a lot of people start to lose interest.
I think what
If it's like
KVT,
frequent.
I think what KVT said in the past is pretty good. You should try to make it as telegraphed as possible with as few
That-
parsecs as possible.
That I do.
At the end of the day, if you're trying to do some cool custom stuff, it might not be super easy
Okay.
to telegraph, especially without destroying your stream with particles.
Then
There has to be a balance.
what I will say to that is this, and it's going to be I think it's going to be very simple, but it may not be. All right. Sorry. What I'm going to say is very simple, and it may not be that simple, but I think it is. If you're not going to give me text, you have to expect that I'm going to ask questions, a good amount of questions, and if you don't want to answer them, that's fine, but I'm going to have them. And I feel like if I don't understand those interactions, I'm not going to play them. I'm not going to use the ability well.
Well, in theory, like there's an argument of like if it's too complex for you to summarize in 2 to 3 sentences, it might not even, it shouldn't even be in the map. Some people argue that.
Oh god damn it!
That's something I generally tend to argue. Like, because there's certain things like a lot of mod packs I think are very guilty of this. Where it's like, oh, like you start from a certain thing, and then like, oh wow, I'm having fun, and then the next step involves you having to watch like a YouTube tutorial, and like everyone tells you to watch this YouTube tutorial, do this because it's like you have to do this, but like during this time during this thing. It's like you probably should have designed it in a way such that you don't have to understand all of that to begin using it and stuff like that.
Okay, fair enough. I think that's what Motto was trying to tell me a long time ago, and I'm like, you guys want to remove text? I'm like, yeah, that doesn't seem as viable as you think it does, buddy.
Or you can have both. Like you can have, like, there are certain mods that are not super intuitive. They still have like their little book.
Yeah, no,
So you
no.
don't have external sources.
I think was it Crash Landing? There's like a pretty good book system in the way that it's not like a mountain full of text that you have to walk through, but rather like a bunch of set objectives. Because you have like something like which you can actually consult, but like of the player's is really important. That just by giving the player like an item goal, the player will naturally like move through the mod pack. And like that can also be like translated into how like DTMs work. Like when you have like a certain like very specific goal and like, then you can item in response to that goal, it becomes much easier to like for the player to like piece everything together
National.
into how like mod work, like a non-mod an ability works. So,
And I mean, that's just like giving someone a goal to work towards, and tutorializing your content really well. And if you
Yeah,
can
I
do
mean,
those things, it makes it better. That's all about making it like, what's the word? Like, you can look and see what's happening on your screen, and you don't necessarily need the text, but the text is still there for the person that wants the text.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like the text can still be there, but it shouldn't be like completely required for it to be understood.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just everyone has. I'm gonna do the KBT. Depends on the map.
So true, Game.
And it actually is true. But I agree that the general philosophy is, if it can't be telegraphed to the point where you don't need the text at all, you should be able to explain it pretty succinctly. But at the same time, that also limits map creativity as well, and that introduces a whole new set of problems of like, how do I have really complex and fun combat systems without overloading the
I'm calling
player?
I'm calling this episode of
Balance.
Ignite probably dev room.
Yeah, the devs room where two of the people in here don't make maps. Yes,
They broke in.
I'm
They broke into the dev room, boys.
it's my stream. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to break in.
Boat flipped in.
Sir, yes, sir. Today we are going to be
snuck in.
playing.
I was in the beta testing room in the dev room. Winky face.
Where is the Ignite dev room? Find it.
I think Delania is a awful map, but the one good thing Delania does is that it has Seer Flame 2 hidden under a mountain range.
Really, that's hilarious.
The entirety of Seer Flame 2 is under a random mountain range.
That's okay.
Which I think is
Amazing.
very funny. It's
Right.
probably the only good thing about that map.
I need to play more maps, man. That's what I've learned about this conversation. Unfortunately, time does not exist.
It's true. I need
Okay,
to
KVT can go on the CTM diet.
yeah. Just,
KVT should give the maps to you.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Alright, I'm gonna give you my save and you're gonna finish it.
No. What happens is we play them together, and by the time KVT has already placed the black wall, I officially secure it. Not speeding, boys.
This was compared to map 6. I enjoyed it a lot. See, KVT, you're very.
Let's go. It's crazy what you do when you make Cardo not insecure. It's crazy.
I mean, I have yet to see a Cardo thing next to kill me. Can it happen? I don't know.
I think it's more so like a combination of them. Kill you like 20 if there's 20 of them on screen.
It's 'cause-
someone to make a spawner gate.
So Cardo is like, it's designed to be used sparsely, and it is
Yeah.
most certainly not. Because like, for example, like all of the mob abilities, they basically how their damage works. It's not like a flat attack number. It's literally the mob's attack damage. So like, if it's an axe mob, it's gonna do a fuck ton, and it's like a multiplier. Like for example, the storm ability that just spawns a bunch of lightning storms around it does 4 times the amount of mob's damage. So if you have an axe mob with storm, it's just gonna spawn a bunch of clouds that will deal quadruple the mob's damage.
Multiplicative damage instead of additive damage. You love to see it.
It's pretty diabolical.
How much Step Knight do you fuckers have?
It's something that Absolution had a problem with, though I had also advocate to decartography most of it too.
I genuinely think that I think what is it? Maverick No, cartographer is probably like the best suited for. Because I don't think cartographer is bad. I think cartographer for mini bosses is actually really quite good. But
Yeah, for
I'm
like those rare encounters that no one
like those
does.
rare encounters that like I think they could actually like really spice up like gameplay flow. But like when it's like constantly everywhere and in a slanger, bit much.
A slanger.
That's not a cartographer problem. That's a
Yeah, no,
people
that is
using
that.
cartographer problem.
The problem is that the majority of Cardo maps is made by like a very small select few of people who don't use it correctly.
Yeah, Slight King.
It's the use of cartographer. It's not the base package
Yeah.
itself.
It's more so like I think a lot of people who use cartographer get this idea in their head. It's like, oh my god, it's gonna be like this super epic like fight between like you and these like 7 billion trillion mobs, and then they forget that the player has 20 HP, or in Slime King's case, 60.
And they get fisted.
Yeah. KVT, here's your birthday present.
All in
Oh,
these
someone went live. Two streams, one Enigma.
This is your... Oh, Glop. Oh my god, you're playing English and not the Japanese version.
You dare to glop?
I mean, I could only probably play the Japanese version if it was only in hiragana, and even then I'd have a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that removes the negative.
How's it
that
feel
removes the
being
negative
able
effect.
to hit mobs without having to predict the future?
Oh, we're about to find out.
Without having to predict the future.
He was playing, because you know the new hit ranges? He was playing on my Miami, Florida server from Australia. So you know,
No.
so imagine the new hit ranges, except you had to predict like a half second even faster.
Yeah.
It was
How's Minecraft gonna lag in this encounter?
Oh, it will.
Beautiful.
You need to record this so when or if you play it, I can instantly use my glop.
are you recording it?
Oh yeah, no, like when I go to bed. Are you only gonna play this when I'm here?
Probably. I'm playing it
No,
for your
that also works.
commentary.
Ah.
I think he needs food to eat with his food.
I'm giving
Gyro
him food, dude.
So,
I'm,
so, like,
I'm,
look
li-
at look at
I am
like,
literally
if someone,
feeding you.
if someone dies in this map rec 7 early game, I'm like, you're cooked, bro. I don't know what else to say.
I'm literally feeding you, K. What the fuck?
I
What the hell?
got the TikTok Subway surfers.
Wait, what is the data pack that does this?
It's called Mason. It's by Com.
Mason, right.
It used to be called, I don't even remember what it was called, but it was it's shitty
Mind
name
with any
too, but-
pickaxe. You know, the quality of life stuff you do is very good, as much as I hate complimenting you.
Come here. Let me give you a sloppy toppy.
Ah,
Wow. Down under, indeed.
That's what they call him.
oh,
TMC is
very
Mr.
nice.
Down Under. I don't know how to make sure of that myself. Make sure he lives up to the
Wow.
title.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like you can literally one-shot crit these creepers with a wooden sword.
No secret.
No one will die. Well, oh, maybe there is.
What the fuck? Why is it like? What does this do?
There's some secret speedrunning tech you can do with that, basically. With a cursed card, only because of a Cardo bug.
I should say, Maprex 6, Maprex 6 speedrun is by far the funniest thing I've ever watched.
It is pretty awesome.
It is
I'm a big fan.
incredibly entertaining. I'm not gonna check all the barrels.
I emptied them. I
Oh.
dumped them into the ocean.
But there
Void
could be
ocean.
loot in there.
Oh, shit.
Aw.
There was loot, and
There
I emptied
was.
it.
There is.
I took
Yeah.
out the loot because I knew people would try to look for it, and then if they knew there was something in one of the barrels, I knew they would try to search all of them, and I was like, I would rather
every
the
barrel.
player get nothing and then not search the barrels than get a gapple and then waste like a minute looking through 20 barrels.
See that. Wait, hang on.
Or you
Okay,
just
so-
replace the barrels with something else.
Replace all pocketed overs above the chest.
That's the bag of gluttony, and then when you when you click an ender chest, it'll put whatever you put in there on top of the ender chest.
What does it mean by
It's
on
the
top of
bag
the
of
end
keys.
chest?
It'll literally like just shit out all the items on top of it.
The best item in the map. You just throw all your loot in there, and then you go back to the ender chest, and you hit the right
Never
click
use it
button,
again.
and you win the game.
It's even better when you have this OP hack mod basically, to let you just dump a fuck ton of items in a bowl. Like,
Oh
at
my
once.
Gert, my Gert, my Gert.
Ah,
But you didn't like complimenting.
Yeah, no, I hate him.
Hate-love relationship. You either hate
he
or
loves
you
the
love.
art, but he hates the artist, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, separate
They-
the separate the art from the art from the artist, usually by bisection.
Right? Or
Oh,
vivid
no.
or vivisection.
I would like to be in One Piece.
One Piece.
No, not that one.
Look,
One Piece is-
look. You gotta be the king of the pirates, or else we can't respect DK.
Why is there a cobweb?
KVT just made me think of
I
the
don't know,
joke about
Sanders
the
made
guy who
this
got
area.
chainsawed in half,
Oh.
lost his entire left side.
Mm,
He's all right now.
Entire left nuts.
that's pretty good. Yep.
Good thing I'm not a dad yet, because once I'm a dad, I'll have all the dad jokes prepared.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'll at least do all the terrain for my current map in MC Edit because I'm just much better at making terrain in MC.
I'm waiting
not-
for the
not-
Vex explanation.
I'm not good. I'm really bad at making terrain with other stuff. Like I've tried. Just not good.
I used
not
3,
again.
and then one of them stops being supported, and then a new one was born into existence. I mean, I used World Edit, Voxel Sniper, and Craft Script back in 2012, and then Craft
I've
Script
never-
stopped getting supported.
I never understood how Voxel Sniper worked.
It's ass. I'm not gonna lie. It's so bad,
I'll-
but it was all I had at the time.
Yeah, I was not very good at Voxel Sniper. I tried using it for like an hour. I was not very good.
It's kind of finicky. But Axiom is like,
Yeah, no,
like,
Axiom,
it's so much
Axiom's
better,
fine.
and it's actually being worked on, which is something you never see.
Crazy.
Active mapping tool being improved by them. He actually like the CEO of John Axiom literally like shows up in oh yeah, he's also watching. I'm lucky as well.
Surely sold things. That makes two VR edit.
Roguelike thing or whatever.
I see that.
Oh yeah, I want to see that roadcraft thing. Yeah.
My friend's making VR edit. Basically, it's meant to be MC edit for modern versions, but at this point, it's basically just a more efficiency standard life. Virtual code that's like been around for like years, and just like improved the efficiency of it by like 10 times.
Yes.
Funny.
All right.
Probably you didn't do something that like tracked
This is meant for 5 minutes, bro. I can't do that to children.
Good job.
Not yet.
another barrel with things inside.
You gotta. I just didn't want you to check the bridge ones.
Play on a changed FOV Aviatic.
Wake, bro.
I feel so like I feel so slow if I. It's so slow.
You can feel the headache coming on.
Yeah, no, I think the most headache-inducing thing that I do when I play is I do this like left-right shake, like every now and then. And I imagine it'd be very tilting for a lot of people to watch.
Bro's got the zoom.
Yeah, I can't watch Quake Pro. I'm sorry.
I had never tried it.
Murders my eyeballs.
How do you watch Dino Crew then, bro? You like something like Quake Pro with like Speed 4 with FOV effects 500%.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's crazy. Yeah, he's
Literally
crazy.
see the whole. Literally see the next timeline. Like you can see his next reincarnation. It's crazy.
As soon as he gets speed, like I can watch Dino as long as he doesn't have speed. As soon as he puts speed on, I have to like my eyes glaze over or I get a headache.
It's
I mean, like,
diabolical.
what happens if I put it at 90?
I play on 90.
Dude,
oh
play.
god, oh
play.
god, oh god.
Brother, play on whatever you want to play in. I'm watching 2 streams at once anyway. But
Yeah, no, I
people
should
play on
try
Quake
it.
Pro. I just do not. I see someone putting on like all these ugly shaders, and or like Quake Pro.
Wait, what
I just
shaders?
immediately X out. Save my whole thing. I usually find pretty much every shader ugly, especially while you're playing like when it's like a screenshot or something. I think it's cool. Like you use it for like a thumbnail or like a advertisement for a map or something. But when I'm trying to play the actual game, I have shaders on. Even if they're actual shaders, I don't care if it's the water and stuff. I mean, my frames.
You're putting the skin back on the wood.
Yeah.
You're missing the forest for the Minecraft.
Yeah.
You put the skin back on. Here.
I'm weird though, so
Tear it off.
probably
tear
the
it off.
anomaly.
I mean, I mainly just do it. Use shaders when I'm like flying around.
No, you're
You-
like what you're wearing. If you have anything on right now, I can't tell.
No, as in like I usually only use shaders when I like.
I
fly
just
around.
noticed a diabolically funny typing error if you read the purple text in chat.
Upgradable.
Upgrade that did.
Oh.
Some sensitivity like that.
Yeah, you need
I'll
to
probably-
release a patch
probably-
immediately, KBT.
How about you do this, KBT? You're super fan.
No, that's it. You don't want to upgrade the data.
Whatever.
That's actually not-
Whatever.
Stop it.
I'm pretty sure the Skibbities are gonna win.
Give it a duke that beautiful bop.
What? Why?
You heard right the first time, Mora.
The ultimate weapon? I don't believe you.
It's not that. It's not. It's like actual like dog ass.
It is truly the ultimate weapon. I mean,
It's
it
like-
says it's the ultimate weapon, therefore it is the ultimate.
Your piercing bow has like 1,000,000,000% more value than that shit.
I mean, it's just like getting a stick from a chest. Are you happy? You should be happy. It's a
What-
free gift.
What is Ignite like? The last time I saw Ignite was when I saw like Thorax making a castle in a stone cavern, and he had this bow that shot like 20,000 torches in the air.
It is
You
it
see
has
what
a
I?
lot of quality of
you-
death actually.
You see what I'm thinking already, though.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah,
a
you're
lot.
adding,
It's like
you're adding the lore
it's
text
missing a
together.
lot of
Oh my goodness. The ultimate weapon is now more ultimate.
The ultimate weapon is
What does
actually
exposed
useful.
do?
It makes
Uh,
things take more damage. Like I think it's
I'll-
like 10. Let me check actually.
I'm assuming it's just
Vulnerability.
gonna. I'm assuming they just took risk. They probably looked at risk of rain to expose.
Probably.
Not wrong there.
It's 10% per level, which is doesn't really matter because everything's already low health in this map.
Thank you, KVT. Based.
Yeah, everything is mostly kind of weak, at least in the early mid game. So you kind of just play as aggressively as you want and suffer very little consequences.
Suffering the consequences of my actions. Does fortune give you more torches?
It does. It also makes cold blocks drop more torches too.
No, wait, that's a fucking with warden. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is where the area
Wardens.
starts getting a little.
Bullshit.
Volatile.
Yeah, they are. I'll let you know now before you misplay. They are very killable. They just have kind of a decent chunk of health.
Yeah,
how
but-
many-
but-
how
but
many
they can
red
kill me,
crystals are there
right?
per thing?
There's
Well, I
Well,
think
two-
anything can kill you. So.
Well, no. This is a one shot though. I mean, it's any warden's a potential one shot.
the Sonic Shriek damage is unchangeable. That is literally hard to coded,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. But I
Just
think
Unless
it's
you
fixed
have
as it got nerfed.
resistance, which is
Yeah.
like the only thing that would allow you to just tank more stuff. That's it.
Yeah, but like, if you change the warden's attack damage, you can only change the melee damage. It's Sonic Shriek damage is just.
I love when
Best you can do is to constantly update some tag on it that basically like box blocks it from being able to Sonic Shriek. But
Or just
Oh,
give the
fuck
player
you.
resistance.
yeah, but yeah, you gotta play the area.
KVT
as if it's
prefers
an area.
cock blocking.
blocking KVT's cock.
No. Let me out.
Mom, I'm trapped. Let me out.
Yeah, something what you can do is pretty awesome with the is that you can just jump from like you see if there's like a hole, you just jump into a web and it'll insta freeze. Take no damage.
Does it knock off before you hit the web?
Yeah, procs after. Which is nice. Very friendly.
The design is very human.
Lethality is extra crit damage, but again,
Thank you for being my Carter.
yeah, I'll be your Cardo wiki for this playthrough. It's that
next-
will do. What is that? 5 to. I guess
Hang
it
on,
was one extra crit damage.
I have to check this. He did.
Oh, Mr.
Good
Beast.
job. Good job. Last time I played this map, there was nothing.
Oh, you remember that? I don't even remember that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that was during the beta when we were just flying around and shit.
There's been I shit you not. There's a change log for this map, and it's like over 1,000 things.
I love 1.20.4.
That's okay. Like,
Brings a
does it really
smile.
matter when you get hit more if they don't do any damage? Like if those were like vanilla damage, that you start complaining.
Yeah, I feel like I will say now that I think about it, I think I am too good breaking this area.
Fuck is
Jesus
that?
Christ, this area like a bit overtuned.
It is. That's a nasty difficulty spike. That warden. Yeah, it's another one of those things where it depends. Like, yeah, the new hit ranges suck, but if you balance around it, it seems normal. Because like most players will roll up and be like, oh man, I kind of suck at fighting mobs for some reason. Maybe I'm washed. But maybe they are, or they're playing in 1.20.2. They're just not used to the new hit ranges. But luckily, John KVT has come in and nerfed all the mobs, so you do get hit more.
Yeah.
They
Wait,
won't hit as hard.
What did you do with the thing?
The fuck? Stop it!
But yeah, how many gems are there?
There's, on average, 4. There's some exceptions, but you can just check the advancements. When you get 1 ruby, it'll give you a hint for like all the adjacent rubies.
So I know where, like, if this area has 4, I know where the lost.
Yeah.
Because it's like on the fucking cliffs. I'm just seeing that and all.
That's what I made
What you did was right.
Oh yeah. I try to make it super obvious, because like it's not like at the end of a side path or it's in a Ragecraft Emerald where it's just like, oh, a path will just naturally hit location, or like if they're not marked, no one will even watch this. This is horrible.
Yep, you're not right.
Enigma ball.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. All the blocks, bro.
Oh yeah, one of the things that one of the major reasons I built in earlier editions is because I just feel like the building standards are so
I can't let them do it. Get a lot of things.
I love the background walls that are just literally just stone.
Sir, yes, sir.
Stone and mossy.
Leftomere was actually an artistic masterpiece.
Yeah, no.
You just didn't understand. You
Yeah, if
can't-
only
you
it
can't
was.
appreciate it
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah, I'm bad at interpreting art. That's why I'm a scientist.
Oh yeah, this is one of the few maps. There's like no. Oh, there it is. But you will have this.
Damn it! Okay,
And, you know,
I placed the
you know,
boat. I placed the boat and it didn't matter. I placed the boat and it didn't matter. I placed the boat and it didn't
Close
matter.
to the Enderman.
No, I was not.
Oh no.
They don't have reach.
You know what?
Oh,
I don't
did
need
you?
this.
Man.
He is Slender Man, but did you collect his 8 pages though?
No.
Yeah, you also have a potion surplus in this map, whether you like it or not. I'll make you. I'll pour them down.
Oh, gonna make me drink your fluids?
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh yeah. So you know how like in Divinity's End there's like 100 trillion items. You can sell them in this map.
Yeah, no, I remember you like us talking about.
Should I play this now?
I was
The,
there.
the only the only downside is that you can't gamble away your
Or-
rubies.
Yeah,
this
no,
map.
I'll
I'll
do
correct that.
rubies.
I'll correct that. blunder in
Wait,
this map,
wait,
like,
wait, is it,
for
wait, is it,
sure.
is this 7 or is this 8?
He's playing Subterranean.
He's playing
Okay.
7. There's no 8 yet.
But it will be soon, I
Wait,
assume.
the alpha of eight.
Surely 8 will occur during a non-exam period, right? Surely. I think
PvT is
Like, that's-
contributing the map. There will be gambling.
Like I don't determine like like I kind of do have a voice in that part, but I don't really care what it is. All I know is that I do not want it anywhere before December, basically, because I don't want to work on it right now.
Or stop being bad.
Plus, like Cardo, because I highly doubt we're gonna Cardo. But wait, what happened?
who's fingers for bottles?
Who's what?
Who's not packers for bottles?
The bottles? That's also a Cardo thing.
Ah,
There's like Cardo is like a bunch of different like shits. Like there's one for mob abilities, one for enchants, one for head. Like those custom
oh,
heads. Like there's like you thought there's like the lapis bag heads, there's all that other shit.
Oh,
That's KBT's
well,
favorite one, the head one.
I love the reception of head.
all I will say is at least this tree is playable now. I think the first time I played this, there were about 17 billion quadrillion mobs.
17 billion million quadrillion.
Forgot a couple
Just
zeros.
exclusively says 0 armor. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you know,
Was a
because
KBT thing.
because some people like they will just not forget to re-add armor onto their, because when you make a custom item, I said this earlier, but when you make a custom item in MC Stacker, the item generator website, if you add like plus 10% speed to like a chest plate, it'll remove the base armor that it had. So you have to
Yeah.
re-add it back. So I try to clarify when I intentionally make something have 0 armor.
You know what,
Some
that's
people
also-
some people just don't. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
great.
like when did that start happening? Because I know it doesn't happen in old versions of MC Sacker.
And 1.9 is when custom attributes started caring about armor.
Because like you can still edit armor values in like 1.8 and previous, but I think like if you added anything to the armor,
It's because like 1.8, I don't think it was an actual attribute. It was like this hard-coded thing
yeah.
where each item had a hard-coded like armor value.
Walker and Ball
Amen.
are sticky.
I'll meet Yanigma tonight.
Yanigma.
Ready for bed.
You're not ready for
Soon.
bed. You're not ready for bed.
It's only 10:30 p.m., but I'm still awake because I slept for 4 hours in the middle of the day. I think that's the
Damn.
first nap I've taken in like 10 years.
The Eeper.
What is
a nice
this like,
chest, dude.
building?
I don't know, bro. Ask Sanders.
Wait,
Like,
I
I don't build this shit. All I do is make it playable.
He just fixes
Is
it.
it, wait, isn't that Sanders' area?
That's right. That is also Sanders' area. Let me actually get the lore for you. So originally, this white wall area was where is it? Where's the map for channel? It was assigned to be
Wait.
led by Skylar Winddragon, some furry in the CTMC. Cool, but they dropped out because because people, I don't know, because back in the day, people were like, oh, we need 16 dungeons, so even if we don't have good map breakers, we'll just assign them to these random people on the side of the road. So yeah,
Me.
and then of course when you assign it to a random person, of course it's gonna get abandoned. So, and Sanders volunteered because they're adjacent to his. So, Can you-
Where's my shit? Oh, it's over there, right?
you reckon I should be a lead?
I think you should honestly. I feel like
Ow.
they're because all the bullshit. Because like I mean you made an absolutionary. You have sentience in the modern era.
I was like, oh, I want to do my mobs and loot for my area. I'm like, no, KVT.
I do not.
I'm like, heck yeah, hey KVT, you know, can you do the thing? You do the funny thing?
Like,
Yeah, outsource the
I'm
things you don't wanna
down
do.
unless there's translation strings at play. Then I'm like,
I
you can go fuck
translation.
yourself.
Cool, translating this.
I'm just talking about American English balls.
Oh yes, sir.
Maybe don't.
Floridian. The word you're looking for.
That's where that leads.
I do,
Most
however,
comprehensive
the
plot.
only benefit I enjoy out of the translation strings is
Wait,
forcing,
no,
forcing
hold on,
language
people. I
speakers-
can't have a thing over 64. Something is wrong here.
What?
I can't have a
He's
stack.
holding 75 coarse fruits.
That's not possible.
Of course,
Oh,
grapes.
course grapes.
Wait, why is
You
there a
know?
cannon?
How dare
Facing
I
to left then?
insult the verbiage?
It's
of
I don't know. They in the Netherlands they got some weird architecture going on where they point their
But-
firearms directly at the wall.
But I can only have.
just
Si-
like
but I can only have 64, guys.
No, did you not know forest grapes can stack up to 99? It's crazy. New feature.
But it's not 128. Sad.
I remember one of my favorite things about the stupid old maps was when there were like stacks of 127 potions.
I did. No, you can do that you can still do that. When we were making this, I had a secret chest in my area that had a 127 stack totem. It was awesome.
It's intended game features.
Bugs, features, same thing.
At least the pumpkins they get shoveled into you.
Mm.
Does it have whipped cream on the pumpkin pie?
Oh, what about whipped cream come from?
Wait, I should be asking KVT this kind of question.
All,
He'll take it the wrong way.
no
Only
whip,
for you.
all cream.
And you just stop setting him up. He can't keep getting away with it.
Smite is pretty dope.
Yeah, I always forget that shit.
Like heroin, so
They fucking nerfed sharpness to shit.
Yeah, like Sharp 5 is like what's the damage now instead of whatever it was.
Wait, are you talking about like the latest snapshot or something?
No, I'm talking about from 1.8. He did,
Oh,
Apex,
1.8,
1.8
okay.
guy.
Well, I am the 1.8 guy on the server.
I'm only talking about differences between now and like 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
What are they? It's just
It's a little bit of saturation. Not all, but you can basically call it that.
See, this is why KVT knew I
My
had
little
bad
bag.
potential. When Aura was streaming the beta this, I realized what Aura was getting without even playing the video game.
What?
Observant.
oh wow, I ate at full saturation.
I'm surprised you didn't vomit.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Remember when there were
Oh my God,
thousands of them?
I forget that this all is just fucking toxic. My god. It's like a me area.
Yeah. Except it's no, they're bottom slabs, so you can actually waterlog them and not instantly crush testicle fortune.
Well, don't cast that. You know, cast better spells. Cast better spells like Men Buckrack.
Oh, I think those were Voltors, so I think they were force spawners, and then I was like, decapitation. Oh yeah, I wouldn't crit Wither Skeletons as frequently as you are.
Ow!
Melee Skeletons and Vindicators you don't want to crit, unless they're slow as balls. Oh, slow as a ball. Confidence is extra.
Sir, yes sir.
Rushad is like a dragon.
Meaning to have
I'm very fluent in cartography. It's my block gatherer. I give you the resources to get a fuck ton of blocks, and then I also just give you the blocks.
Now you can build a base.
Yeah, basically excuse things.
Make the base.
oh, I like how that means.
Do that myself,
We take credit for it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, of course.
Praise me.
Pretty good, so.
I wanted to add so much like if I had full 100% control, which I almost did, I literally be
Needs hucksters.
Does it have mobs that fart?
It actually has thing, there is things capable of doing this, but it's honestly kind of more, it's just summoning things pick up mobs and shit. That is a cargo ability, which is awesome.
Does it have goofy noises that
It does.
You need some extra fart noises.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, Richie, I'm counting on you. If I ever encounter someone on
You won't find this for a very long time. I've circumcised the map basically.
That's one way of describing it.
Oh,
Okay. You might KVT has a way with words.
Vocabulary difference.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes it
basically
helps
when you
set 'em
find
up.
when you find a bag of shit like that, what I do is I just put it in my main hand and I right click it throughout the shit bag.
Throw me out.
you eat the bones and throw out the pizza.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
turret isn't firing. I don't know. I think my mouse. I was like, why
Definitely
is it
some,
ring?
there's some Looney Tunes shit there right there.
Ow! Ow!
Fine, Or. You're fine. I believe
It's
in
okay.
you.
It's just
Nope. I believe in you with those moves.
Can't say I blame you.
That little boo thing.
Saved. Saved.
my goodness.
You just said they were bad, so don't sugarcoat it now.
They were for about 4 seconds.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
I never
I'm on a
sugarcoat
sugar crash.
anything.
I ain't got no fucking. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe you should get some cash.
You don't function the.
I'm wrong. That's what I say. I use a server. This is not correct.
I'm getting tired of hearing these wardens. I really am.
There's so many. I had. It's so much better playing that in multiplayer because you only had a 25% chance of getting targeted. 100% chance. He threw his band.
I mean, this
Not
is
been shrieked sonically yet.
hey, that's just a really nice. I don't know what kind of farm it would be. I mean, I think you have some steady here.
It's a mob essence.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Rinse. KBT loves his currency, therefore his gambling.
Let's go camping.
Once I've my card map, like
Coming up in some.
should I just hand it? Should I just hand it to?
Yeah, what will be added?
On the 7th day, KBT added gambling.
This is wood. That's what
That's
it's like it's
Who the hell are they fighting?
checkers standing on it as well, like.
So KBT's house. Oh wow, that's so easy.
Make 5 minutes now.
Oral finally got shrieked.
You still have a fucking Dead Wars one?
Oh my goodness. Yep, there's
The one, the
Just
gray
one.
one, and
Damn it!
on the
Alright,
grave
are we-
or-
are-
they got out of range.
Alright, we need.
It's in like,
Alright.
like a castle.
Alright, we need to get these bastards to despawn.
Instead of a gravel grave, it's a red concrete powder grave.
I'm pretty sure these assholes aren't persistent, so I need to let them despawn.
Yeah.
we need more wardens in this map.
As long as there's like no noise that's attracting, that's keeping them around, they will actually leave.
Well, no, but they were spawned by a spawner, will they?
Oh, fuck off.
If they would,
Thanks.
If they were spawned by a spawner, will they function that way?
they'll still leave. I think.
Or you should dig into them and add your chest to craft.
Does damaging an item?
Yeah, all the value is whatever the material is and whatever custom bullshit is on it, like enchants, custom stats. Curse is also like increased its value too, which is funny.
Wait, what exactly do you sell it for?
Labs.
So what I'm getting at is that the most optimal strategy is literally sell every single item
Yes.
and have nothing special.
Yes.
Yeah, fist them with your lapis. The wallet hits the hardest.
Yeah, fucking.
Wallet damage.
I do have mana words.
Mr. Beast cameras indicate that it drops money. See?
How dare you condone violence against sniffers?
They got me to one
Friended.
shot too.
Oh, you know, in Rachel, me and my friends were playing. We had like our chess system before, and our friend refused to drag the sniffer on our chess system and place it clear, so we were sitting on top of our chess system, and it was the most obnoxious thing.
What's this? I forgot if that sniffer can be killed or not. Is it? So you should kill it.
It was definitely damaged.
Hey, Enigma, did you hear that?
It should have thorns 100.
Yeah, I wanted it to have invulnerability and thorns 1000, so as soon as you hit it, you instantly got karma'd.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, Delicio is nicer than I am.
How does thorns work? Because I know in 1.8 and 3, a higher thing of thorns, I believe, just increases the chance.
It's still how it works, but Cardo Thorns is, I think it's just 1 damage per level, guaranteed every single time. And it does not reduce durability.
Praise be Jesus. The
'Cause,
durability
yeah.
change.
One thing, because when people was free,
Damn it! Damn it!
we wanted to go from
Done for now.
like leather to iron instead of leather to diamond.
No, I had
because that's
to get my
easier
stuff back
to
at least.
control. And so
Yeah. Unfortunate.
I'm fucking useless. I'm fucking useless. I'm fucking useless.
So
Follow
instead
up.
we like so when I put the XC of gold, the first one I only had prop 3, but it also had thorns, which reduces the durability.
Well, they should have been giving me more food than fucking bread.
That area is cursed, bro.
I love
hated it.
bread.
Bread is not good enough to handle most things.
I love bread in it.
Hey,
Beans and toast.
I know. Is Evasion the one that like gives you like a 10% chance to like, just not take damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was tabbed out. I wasn't there to be the PhD.
So just disappointment.
It is 4%
It's
chance
okay,
per
Vicky.
level, and maxes out at level 20, so 80%.
Other areas
So,
is full
so,
of-
so,
And when it triggers, it also like lobotomizes nearby mobs for 3 seconds.
wait, so you're telling me that it's like gambling?
It is like gambling.
It is a
Every
little
time you
bit
take
like
damage,
gameplay.
You have a 4% chance to not take damage.
Listen, I'm putting it all on green,
lobotomize.
man. I'm putting it all on green.
This isn't how gambling works.
It is now.
True and real.
Boots with a spur. She got the whole club looking at her.
Oh, it is so suspicious.
Well, maybe they should be more respectful.
Aced naming.
Actually,
Absolutely
that didn't
based.
exist in here. I just
Absolute
fabricated it into
cinema.
existence. Just because I wanted it to exist.
Did you know I think at the end of Warranty Quest 3, I like on the very last like update patch before release, I added a like pair of boots at the very end that give +2 speed. Not percent, +2 base
Oh
speed.
no! Oh no!
It is unplayable.
Why
That
would you?
sounds really fun.
It's
They,
amazing.
they want to kill me. They want me to constantly sneak and then.
I mean it's literally after Black, so it's not really.
What is the
Oh.
base value? Isn't it like 0.2 or 0.3 or something?
It's no, it's I believe it's point. It's like a decimal between like 0.4, or 0.5, or 0.6, somewhere along those lines. Boots with the apple bottom.
Oh,
jeans
shit.
strap. Boots with the fur. I love how like falling into the water in this map is like way less deadly than like falling like onto an actual.
I kind of wish it would like literally like cannon you back up, but that's a bit much to ask for.
Look at that.
But plus
The
it's
data
beautiful.
pack.
Plus that'd be a
You
beautiful.
need the launchers.
This is a shit ball infinity potion. I hate how these infinity potions work. Because basically, wait, I bet what'll happen if you throw it and then switch to a different slot really fast. I bet it'll disappear forever when it comes back. Oh wait, no, I don't know. Sometimes when you do that, it literally just eats the item from existence.
And what does bleeding do? John,
It's literally just a shit DOT. I don't even think it's worth throwing at mobs. You can just one shot kill them anyways with your sword.
you bleed yourself.
No,
Sad.
men don't bleed.
Bots don't bleed.
Men do bleed and cry, but it just.
That pussy don't bleed.
I mean, they don't get periods, do they? Unless you get fucking hemorrhoids.
Fair.
Yippee! Close enough. Ah, fuck!
Okay,
Nine.
it's water.
The Narfu technique. Zombie hits you off.
You can do it, Aura. I believe in you.
For fuck's sake. Why does the ladder?
Where's my food?
What's a thing lead into a fucking fence?
Look, bro, Sanders has such a way
Jesus,
with
the guess.
structural
Good luck.
stability.
He's nice.
Yeah, he truly has a voice of an angle.
Shit!
Cue the part where he S3N clutches into adventure.
Shoot
mode
me, yeah.
and burns to death.
I'm dead. Yep, gonna shoot me. Nope.
What did I just get?
This is some vanilla ass.
Hey, Aura, hey.
Yep, got a shot. Yep, had a feeling. Ah!
Oh, what is slamming?
I almost feel.
Oh, shit.
I almost feel like fucking cheating. But I'm
It's
not
like
going to.
it's a
Don't do
shit
death round
AoE when you.
sneak
So
What?
basically, when you crit, it'll do 80% of your attack damage in a very, very small radius. So I don't think it's really worth it.
See, it leads up to here. I
Like
don't know.
it'll do 4 damage in a very small radius around the mob you hit. But it's like at such a small radius that it's like
Unless they're like
Just ash.
literally on top of each other. It doesn't.
yeah, you'd have to hit 2 mobs having intercourse
No,
to
I
actually have value.
want to be done, but not going to be able to do this.
I was waiting for the intercourse reference. You're fine, Aura.
No, I'm not.
Double
No, I'm
brawl.
not. No, I'm not. What?
Well, what? Oh yeah.
What?
Gibbity?
Stop saying I'm. I know what's happening. I keep dying. It's bad.
Skibidi. I just want to say, the difference between wooden pickaxes and stone pickaxes is so monumental. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's like the biggest. It's the biggest gap between like tiers in the entire game. Johnny.
I mean, I'm sure
Nah.
everybody loves mining that deep slate coal ore with wooden pickaxe.
Mm.
Sir,
I would
yes,
Ragecraft
sir.
4 early game. Nothing beats
Yeah,
mining
back when
deep
Katie-
slate, coal ore with an
Yeah.
unenchanted wood pickaxe.
Like
Gotta be one of my favorite ways to pass the time.
every
Everyone
time I
KVT thought was he was a comedian.
every time I made a map, I've made a map. I think I've like vehemently like on principle refused to like make the player start off with a wooden pickaxe. It's just it goes against my principles. I can't do that to a player.
Nah, I just want the player to fucking. I just want them to play the map, bro.
Suffer.
What the fuck?
If I want them to
No.
sit there mining resources, I'd send them Quicker or some shit.
Hey, KVT, Maverick
Hypixel
8.
Skyblock.
One thing for Maverick 8.
Come on.
Fucking make it so that potions don't give you fucking particle effects.
Well, that's ask Cardo, bro. I mean, not Cardo. Ask Pear.
Mr. Carter.
Carda docs.
Ask Mr. Cardo himself. It's a
I mean,
better
I'm-
version of the hoe.
I mean,
Kenneth,
I'm sure.
what am I looking at?
Who is this? Can't tell.
It's Pablo, baby.
Okay.
Oh, careful. Is that just
You
Pablo?
didn't, though, Kenneth, what am I looking at here?
Cinema.
This is Maprick 7.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that was Cooney.
Oh my
And he's
god.
out.
Wait.
Wait,
What's
that
it?
was Cooney?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I recognized him a little bit from the voice, but I had to check his Discord.
I don't realize Cooney came back again.
He's probably just here to heckle us, make fun of me for not playing this map yet, and then disappear forever.
What map is there?
There's a what's it called? The major German one.
Oh, there's a thin line crossing the border between death and.
Wait, oh, Project 2M, right?
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I should have said. Give me this cheese.
Careful. I kind of biome selected kind of wrong around here. There's some parts that are half cold water and half normal water. So when you touch them, you instantly like get vaporized. So just be slightly careful.
Is that?
Is it in a good or a bad way on that?
Bad way. DRTO is, I think, the worst map
I've never heard of DRTR, so that's why
Oh, that map. I remember.
I don't know what that one
He,
is.
he erased it from everywhere. He removed it from the repo and everywhere.
Oh dang.
I played it in a brief period, just like on coincidence. I wasn't even part of a CP.
You regretted your life decisions.
So many swords.
Can I ask
no-
what was really bad about it?
I think it was like it was a hilarious 50-50 because 50% of the areas were actually quite good, but the other 50% had like, and those were the areas without the mechanics or anything complicated. The map had boss fights. All of them were just honestly very mid and extraordinarily cheeseful. I think one of the boss fights, it's like a evoker who summons like mobs and stuff. Except when he summons wither skeletons and then does like his like area of effect like thing with his like the spikes, whatever they're called, the teeth. He instantly aggroes all of the mobs he summoned and they all start attacking him. And then he
Oh.
dies.
That is funny as hell.
Interesting.
Soviet
Actually,
Russia.
that's
the
so
map
easy
beats
to fix.
itself.
I know. Because it's gone from existence.
Well, that's not like that's honestly like the lowest of the issues. That was like more of a comedic issue than anything. Like I found it pretty funny at the time. The main issue is that like a lot of the mechanics were just like fundamentally I think flawed. They were just like fundamentally unfun to play with. For example, I think the worst offender was the ground rule, where over water, like if you touched it, it gave you like a few seconds of poison.
Mm.
Again, it's like poison
Oh,
too. and
it's like
stuff.
Onion's area.
And then, and there were like these pillars, like with obsidian, like they have this like obsidian in the center where you have to break in, and hit a breakfast obsidian, and the red pillars were fine. They just buffed the enemies, and like they're fine. And once you broke the obby, the mobs was no longer buffed. I was perfectly fine with that. The main issue were the blue pillars, which were also next to the red pillars.
Oh,
Where basically the blue pillars made it so that all mobs in the surrounding vicinity were invincible.
oh. The moment you say invincibility, I have to think about the final paradox moment there with that too in some two cases. But yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that area was like the least fun I've ever had in a map ever.
They can still be knocked back, or not even that.
Not even that. I think
They
were,
just
like,
cannot get
had-
hit, I think, right?
Yeah, they were with the tag.
Yeah, that's actually really frustrating to deal with. Yeah, like
Yeah, so they were basically buffed and invincible, and in order to prevent that, you had to basically mine the things. Not
And
amazing.
this is a map that Cooney made.
Yeah, and also the other thing sucked. So a lot of the areas had like pretty shit mechanics, and that impacted the areas. But I think the biggest overarching issue were that the natural spawns were on, but there were no honey spawns.
oh, I can see where that's going without the honeypots. Yeah.
So like a lot of the areas were just completely unplayable. Like there was like especially the island areas. Because the amount of spawning space was already like tiny, and then the fact that honey pots made every single island had like quadruple the amount of
Obviously,
So, yeah.
then if we could just run past him totally.
So,
End up
Kay,
being
this is clearly black. This is clearly like red or black wool, right? Or red or
Well,
black
you're
flame.
actually going in. You're actually going in area.
No way is this fucking area order.
It's an
just a
interesting
really-
curve.
It's just a diabolical.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's a nice roller coaster feel. I love when she has a good curve.
Because while it's not the most, not the greatest curve, it is the intended curve.
Fair enough.
this area. When you reckon the areas start to like
I don't know. Any of the areas are well, actually, there's like we're mostly just accepted because it wasn't a very strong map.
I'm pretty sure that those songs those songs also make the things wake up, doesn't it?
I'd say which of the areas are actually like.
That KVT
I don't-
guy made a
honestly,
good area.
it's not even that good because it's not the way I would have wanted an area to be honest. But it looks cool from afar. But I think the main enjoyable part of it, this map is just being able to annihilate it
so it's like powerful.
pretty much. So I was like, well, the areas are mostly kind of mid, so I'll try to make it not as much of a slog as possible. Which is actually it's kind of enough for like when noobs play a map like this. It's like it's actually challenging, which is like it's like a tolerable challenge.
So it's like a challenge to them and
Yeah, and relaxing booze cruise for us.
yeah.
It's kind of it's the kind of map that you basically recommend everyone take like 10 shots before it gets started. That sounds like a game plan. I'm down.
Honestly, the best combo I've ever heard of was
Hey, I mean, I've always wanted to meet the creator of an incredible
last one. Trials. I played Trials of halfway through. I found it like when I stopped because I encountered a glitch. Because you're supposed to like the main concept of Trials of Beldraff is you have like these like these soulbound weapons and armor that you can constantly upgrade, and they're your main gear. And I died to an explosion so big that it deleted.
Oh, did the explosion like send the items like into a direction or something?
No, as like they're meant to like keep inventory. Like I think like the lag from the explosion must have like caused a minor lag spike that like deleted the tick that it was supposed to like keep it or something. So I just stopped doing that because of that. Which was unfortunate.
That definitely is frustrating. Yeah.
1 billion
Is
swords.
is regeneration?
It's not regeneration. It's actually
That's
a
crazy. That's crazy.
It's not vanilla, so basically it's actually kind of better than vanilla. So it heals 5% of your max health every 4 seconds. So it's kind of, so it's basically at base, it's what is that? I guess half a heart every 4 seconds. But because it's based on your max health, if you have like 20 hearts, it would be like 1 heart every 4 seconds per level, or something like that.
Is there a chest like a chest?
Yes, sir.
Five
I'm pointing at my screen right now in the right direction.
You telepathically link them between you know exactly where the chest is.
It's that way, bro. I'm really pointing at it.
It's right over there. Can't you see where I'm pointing?
It's behind that tree. Yeah. It's you see that little island? On it? Yeah. Oh, Dino Crater is going through.
You know the funniest area I've ever played was also in DRTO, where there's a section of an area, because it's a triple key area, and one of the keys involves like a tiny dungeon. Yeah, it's probably the easiest thing. It's like it lasts 8 seconds, and it's a tiny like mini dungeon, mini cave over lava. But you have speed 8 for the entirety of it. I did not turn off quick.
Oh yeah, that. Oh, the way this is your favorite part, down here. Skip off.
Saran wrapper is coming off.
You can use the hoe. It's the
KDT fake orgasms are coming out.
Well, you could use a hoe. You could just take your time healing each one of them.
Hey, you need to have the fake orgasms.
All right, I have to deal with this later.
Ache?
Oh.
All right, see you later, y'all. At least I'm turning off the stream so I can watch these fools do their thing. Later.